coming to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know. Your girl is running late. But I'm here, y'all. I am here. We're going to do things a little different. We are not going to break down the whole video like we were doing before. We just going to do little pieces so we can really focus on just a piece at a time, okay? Because there's a lot of information. Oh, excuse me. It's a lot of information, so we just going to focus on pieces of it at a time, honey. I'm going to slow walk this thing. No more 4-hour lives. They don't do me no good, to be honest with you, okay? So no more 4-hour lives. If we do a 4-hour live, it's going to be like members only, and I'm just kicking it with y'all, okay? But it doesn't do my algorithm good for me to do 4-hour lives. It just doesn't serve my channel purpose like that, okay? So 2 at the most, and then I got to get off, okay? Like I said, we can spend family time for 4 hours, but no more 4-hour lives. It just it messes up my algorithm, or my analytics, should I say. So anyway, hey y'all, hey everybody. Let me know if y'all can hear my voice. I didn't even ask that. Thumb up this video, let me know if you can hear me. Say good evening, y'all. I ain't gonna keep y'all up all night. So we can hear you. Okay, good. Well, welcome back. So much has went on, you guys. It's just crazy, but today I want to focus on 2 things, okay? One, I want to focus on, okay, we all know that Kevin Wesley left the United States going to Colombia with his entire family with no safety precaution plan put in place whatsoever. No plan at all, to be honest with you. Just plan to be there and do content, right? That's what he planned to do. We're gonna go to Colombia. We're gonna do content. We're gonna make all this money, and we're gonna floss in front of their face. We're gonna show them that, we the bomb.com. We're gonna do all this, and we're gonna floss in their face, because that was the goal. That was the goal, okay? I'm just letting you know that was the goal. But anywho, we know that he started off rocky and did not put a safety plan in place, okay? A plan at all. But he didn't want to drop the whole book of how to do what he did. Shit, I bet you, I wouldn't, but that's just me. But anyway, we're going to break down today of him, in my opinion, shitting on America, but at the same time, asking for the American dollar for support, okay? So my title is Kevin Wesley Criticizes the U.S. While Living Off of U.S. Support. So not even 2 days after he left America, not left, but 2 days that he shitted on America by basically criticizing it, right? He turns around and asks U.S. supporters for financial support from this old toxic ass, dirty ass country, America, honey. We're going to break it down, baby. We are going to break it down. So how do you drop a book in 3 days? Chat GPT. Come on in. I'm going to let a few more people get in here. We had 258. Let's get up to 300 right quick. And let's break this down. It's so much content, y'all. Just like Ringo said, I'm gonna be on this thing for a minute, okay? Because baby, the contradiction is real. How you gonna escape America? Criticize it. Talk about all the crime and the base rating and race baiting and all the awful things, the food and everything of America, and then turn around and ask your Americans, the ones that left back, the one, oh my God, y'all just wait. Because y'all just wait. Let me play this video, honey. Let's get into this commentary. Y'all ready? We at 274. We need 16 more people in the building. Make sure you thumbs up this video for your girl. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? Using that American Disability check in Colombia also. Okay? We gonna go there too, girl. We gonna go there too. You hear me? I've spoke of living outside the U.S. several times, and I said that, it's cheaper to live outside the U.S., and it is. But one thing that you would never see me doing is shitting on America, talking down about America. You hear me? At all. This is my home. America is my home, okay? I know I'm sounding all patriotic or whatever, but I did fight for the country. You know what I mean? But I am a soldier at heart, baby. America is my family. But you would never see me shit talking and trashing America just to make myself look bigger or better or make people think that, I did something great by leaving this toxicity. But you need this toxicity. You need this toxicity money, okay? You Eat Too Much says, Kevin last live show, an emotional terrorist, NARC 101. We're going to get into that too, honey. We may not get to that. We ain't going to get to that today, but we definitely going to break that down, honey. That might be a week from now or whatever. But I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that breakdown. I'm going to say this before I move forward. I see a lot of people jumping on Ringo's breakdown, and I support those that I support, like the Seans, the TCs, the Ashley D's, the break rooms, and this, that, and the other. But it's just really funny to me. And I'm not saying nobody could talk about whatever they want to talk about. You put it out here, it's to be talked about. But it's funny how some of them trying to jump on it to break it down and don't even know what the hell they talking about. You know what I mean? They just playing it just to say, but why ain't he? But why he do that? They don't have no idea what they talking about. They don't know how to pick out manipulation, gaslighting, disrespect. They don't know how to pick it out. So why even break it down if you're not going to pick out what it really, what it is, or even critique what Ringo is saying? Because you just don't come on the internet and call somebody a weirdo and don't think that they supposed to react a certain way. Okay, weirdo. Let me just tell y'all this before I'm not going to get into it much, right? But weirdo is not a good name, okay? If somebody calls you a weirdo, we grew up calling people weirdos. Who did we call weirdos? Let's just stop for a minute and say that. Who do we call weirdos? We call weirdos, just like he said, guys that look at little girls, right? We also call weirdos people that's on the spectrum. You know what I mean? That bite their shoulders or lick windows. We call them weirdos. Weirdo is not a good name. When someone calls somebody a weirdo, that for Kevin to say, oh, I meant that in a good way. What? Do you know how many other words he could use than weirdo? You a weirdo? You're weird. When I call somebody weird, honey, I'm not calling you weird in no good way. Now, he could have said you nerdy, you standoffish, you're what's that word where you stand by yourself? You an introvert. You an introvert. He could have said a lot of words, but the Joker said weird. Yeah, nutcase, weird. Anyway, we're gonna get into that because, baby, you got to be careful with your words out here, especially when you're talking about somebody that you don't know. You acting like you know, but you don't, right? Okay, thank you, Rachel. Thank you, guys. She said so much to unpack, mess around, and miss a few days if you want to. It is so much to unpack, baby. But today, that's why I'm going to start breaking it down in sections. I'm not going to do just a whole live anymore. I'm just going to break it down in sections. And today, we're talking about Kevin Wesley criticizing the United States, okay, while living off the United States dollar. United States money, United States supporters. Now, let me say this before we move on. Please don't get it wrong. I am not counting his change. I don't care how much money he makes over there. I hope he makes lots of it. So I am not counting his pockets. I'm not tripping about his pockets. You would never see me like some of these some of these so-called bloggers out here count your dollars. screenshot your dollars and worry about how much the supporters are giving. So that's not why I'm bringing this up. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because when you shit on America, when you act like you have left and you are living a better life, but then 2 days later, you have to turn around and ask the people that you claim you living better than, you living better than, you asking them for their support. That's just like, you know, his brother said working for $20 an hour is disrespectful, right? He said it was disrespectful to work for $20 an hour. And the time he said it, which was what, 5, 6, 7 years ago, people would have died to work for $20 an hour, right? But he said it was disrespectful. But now he turned around and asked the people that work for that or less for their disrespectful coins. It's the same concept. Same freaking concept. You hear me? You Eat Too Much said a weirdo is a psychopath, especially a dangerous or vicious one. Psycho per Google. Okay, so listen, a weirdo is a psycho per Google definition. So, and Ringo was supposed to feel okay with another man calling him a psycho. Because you got bloggers around here saying, what's wrong with being called weird? He didn't say it in no bad way. It's a good way. I don't understand why you so mad because he called you weird. He don't know him enough to call him weird. But anyway, that's another topic. Let me try to stick to it. Thank you so much. You guys help me also stick to the topic. Thank you, Cheryl, for making some loud noise in here, baby. All right, so you guys, if you want to make some loud noise, please, I have my coffee link posted above. If you guys want to make some loud noise up in here, okay? And if I'm putting it on the floor, make some loud noise and throw your girl a super chat. All right, so let's get into this breakdown. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Love you too, Queen. Let's get into this commentary because, baby, I want to talk about him leaving the U.S., right? And he can leave the U.S. all he wants to, right? But you leave the U.S. just to criticize the U.S., right? It's crazy work to me. You know what I mean? I don't know what that was all about. So anyway, let's listen to Kevin talk about how he knows what's going to happen to America, honey. He knows what's going to happen to us. He knows because, you know, Kevin knows everything, right? Kevin knows it all. He's never wrong. He don't have to take no accountability. He don't have to apologize or anything like that. Okay, he just knows it all. All right. If you believe that, then follow him. All right. Y'all hit that thumbs up button for me and let's get right into it because we don't need a 4-hour live to break this one down. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's go.
Y'all act like America the bee's knees or something. Y'all crazy.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. They ain't stopped just that fast. Hold on 1 second. Don't worry. Let me do it again. It stopped just that fast. No worries. Just gotta relaunch it.
Yeah, y'all act like America the bee's knees or something. Y'all crazy. Y'all act like they out here like it's just safe in America. Are y'all crazy? I was sitting here telling y'all today on the live, I haven't had a stomachache since I've been here. You talking about why you leave? You know why? Because I'm dying, okay? You happy now? I'm trying to stay alive.
Don't get alarmed by that comment, y'all. Just hold your horses, okay? Hold your panties. Don't get alarmed by that comment.
Just like all of y'all. Eat healthy over here. Can't see I can't keep no weight on me. And that's not for no sympathy because everybody die.
Okay, so right here, right quick. You know, y'all heard him. Y'all heard him say he left America because he is dying. Then he further says, y'all see, I can't keep no weight on me, but I don't want no sympathy because everybody die, right? Right? Just remember that in the back of your head because immediately now, you know, this video was done inside a video of him basically trying to beg Ringo to redo Alive and to basically blame his wives also in getting, not getting lost, but being left behind, and him not, him being reckless, basically. Him being reckless with his family. He wanted his wife to take some of the blame, and his daughter. Okay, let's continue.
And we're all dying, just so you know. Every day we all pitch our tent closer to that grave. Every day you're closer to death than you ever were before. We're all dying. So not what are you living for? Nah, what are you dying for? And I'm dying for my family. So whatever you think you're living for, you actually dying for it. So when you still fine, I appreciate it. My bone's fine. Get it from my mama. I'm kidding. But yeah, every day you get closer to your death. Every day you pitch your tent closer to that last day, man. Whether you sick or not. It's just a fact. So I'm dying for my family. I ain't living for no.
Now he's trying to clean it up a little bit. You hear him? Because, at first when he says he's dying, you would automatically just assume that he's dying, like for real, like he has stage 4 cancer, or he just found out he got heart disease, or something that he's actually been told that he's dying from, right? You would automatically assume like, oh my God, the American people have given him a diagnosis that he only got so many days to live. And so he ran over to Colombia to save his life. That's what you would think, right? Because the way he's trying to break it down now, he used a manipulative tactic or whatever for sympathy. Let's just be honest. He did this for sympathy. He's manipulating the people for sympathy, right? He wants people to be less critical of him, and feel sorry for him because he's dying, but never say, oh, the doctor in America told me I'm dying, but I'm going to beat this. I just found out I was stage 4 this, stage 4 that, or I have this type of illness or whatever. He's saying he has a tummy ache, okay? He got a tummy ache. His stomach be hurting when he in the U.S., and now that he's in Colombia, he don't have no more tummy aches, is what he's saying. Now, mind you, he's only been over there for a week. So all of a sudden now you healed. You've been over in Colombia for 1 week and now you healed. You good? Then we all need to pack up and go to Colombia. Because, do we not have ailments that we wish that can go away just that fast? Huh? It's called, somebody put it in here, reverse psychology. He wants his critics to be less critical of him, feel some type of way and be like, oh my God, he's dying. Okay, I'm not going to be hard on him and point out, his deficiencies or whatever. I'm not going to critique his work because he's dying. But then he tries to clean it up because he knows what he just did. He knows what he just put in the atmosphere. And he also knows that whatever you speak it, so shall it be. Okay? Now, of course, he tries to play wordplay. Everybody's dying. Of course we are. We live to die. Everybody is going to die one day, right? You live and one day your life is going to end. So now he's trying to paint that picture like everybody's dying. We're always one day closer to our death. He's playing with that wordplay shit. But the way he said it, let's go back. The way he said it, you would think it was because he was given a not life sentence, but he was given, so much time to live. Let's listen again.
You know why? Because I'm dying, okay? You happy now? I'm trying to stay alive, just like all of y'all. Eat healthy over here. Can't see I can't keep no weight on me.
So y'all know I did an analysis breakdown to try to find out exactly what that means. And what it said is he was trying to shift blame and silence his critics, okay? He used, it's called a deflection tactic, because instead of addressing why his family was too far behind or why his granddaughter wandered off in the grocery store, he shifted the focus to how deeply he loved them and how tragic it would be, right? But he also wants to play on his audience emotions, okay? And he wants to make his critics feel cruel and unfair. That is why he says, I'm dying. Because basically he's saying, how can you accuse a man who is dying, okay, who is dying of anything? How can you be critical of a man that's dying? He wanted to silence his critics. He wanted them to feel guilty about going in on him, all right? And also it invites sympathy instead of accountability. I love this. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That is why Kevin said that. That is why Kevin threw that I'm dying in there. Deflection tactic, baby. Deflection tactic, okay?
And that's not for no sympathy because everybody died. And we're all dying, just so you know. Every day we all pitch our tent closer to that grave. Every day you're closer to death than you ever were before. We're all dying. So not what are you living for? Now, what are you dying for? And I'm dying for my family. So whatever you think you're living for, you actually dying for it. Still, you still fine. I appreciate it. You know, my bone's fine. Get it from my mama. I'm kidding. But yeah, every day you get closer to your death. Every day you pitch your tent closer to that last day, man. Whether you sick or not. It's just a fact. So I'm dying for my family. I ain't living for nobody. I ain't never been living for nobody. Everything I put my time into is worth my life. That's why you put your time into it. So what are you dying for? Every day. So let's just say your family had some health concerns. You had some health concerns. Stay in America and go broke trying to fucking take care of Are y'all crazy?
Now listen. Listen to what he's saying, you guys. He's saying stay in America and go broke, trying to take care of your family. Stay in America and go broke, right? Now, y'all know, I've already told y'all, again, I'm going to say this again. Yes, it's inexpensive to live in another country, right? But we all know that American dollar is strong, even though, you know, it's gangster leaning right now, right? with the current government situation, our dollar is gangster leaning. But trust when I tell you, it's strong. It's stronger than most other countries, okay? Especially where he is right now. So stay in America and struggle financially, or go to another country, but still have to rely on the American dollar. How does that even make sense? But let's continue. Oh, what is this doing this for? Give me a sec. I don't know why it keeps doing this. It keeps freezing. I don't know why, but anyway, we ain't gonna let it stop us, right? We ain't gonna let it stop us. It take me every bit of a couple of seconds to reload it. It's okay. Here we go.
Yeah, y'all. Just like all of y'all. And that's not for no sympathy because everybody died. And we're dying for my family. So whatever you think you're living for, you actually dying for it. Still, you still fine. I appreciate it. You know, my bone's fine. Get it from my mama. I'm kidding. But yeah, every day you get closer to your death. Every day you pitch your tent closer to that last day, man. Whether you sick or not. It's just a fact. So I'm dying for my family. I ain't living for nobody. I ain't never been living for nobody. Everything I put my time into is worth my life. That's why you put your time into it. So what are you dying for? Every day. So let's just say your family had some health concerns. You had some health concerns. Stay in America and go broke trying to fucking take care of Are y'all crazy? Like, literally think about this. You got health concerns. Your family got health concerns. Stay in America and pay for health care, struggle to do so, insurance high, health care high. You trying to leave an inheritance to your children. How can you do that if you're overspending on health care? How? So you wouldn't think, okay, I can help everybody by getting somewhere where health care is free and mitigate that right there. Now all the insurance that we putting into having health care, we can put that into ourselves. Okay, lower your cost of living. It's like stepping back 40 years into the past. Bread is now $1 again, right?
Healthcare is expensive in America when you don't have a healthcare plan. Okay. So when you work here in America, most employers offer a healthcare plan. You pay into it. Yeah, it's expensive, but it's not as expensive if you're working and paying into it. But we already know him and his brother don't want to get a traditional job. They didn't got a hold to this social media, and social media allow you to make a quick dollar for just talking, right? Or just, doing content, right? He got so used to making money from that. He don't want a traditional job. He don't want to go and work for healthcare and benefits, right? So he wants to do content creation, but he wants free healthcare. So he's like, oh, let me go live in another country where it's cheaper, still do the same thing that I was doing in America, and that is content creation, and live off of it and want to be taken care of. You understand what I'm saying? But what did I tell y'all about healthcare the other day? When they say free healthcare, there's nothing free. Nothing is free. It is at an expense. I'm going to say this. If running to another country like Colombia or another country, period, was so amazing, and when I say another country, I'm talking about the type of country that he's in. I'm not talking about Europe and stuff like that, but the type of country that he's in, if it was so amazing, then why are people dying to get to America from those countries? They're dying to get over here, dying. Not everybody, but some of them are risking their lives to be here. But it's so amazing. Don't you think they would be doing an about face, forward march? They'll be like, hell no, when they get to the damn border or wherever, the entry point is, they'll be turning around. They'll be like, oh, hell no, I'm not about to do that. And I got to pay for health care. Honey, you hear me? Let's continue.
Now you can actually put money back, but just in case something happened to you, you left them something. You ain't never looked at your account and be like, man, if I die, I ain't got shit to leave them. You ain't, see, if you ain't never did that, if you've never done that, you're a bad parent. Let's be real. If you've never done that, you're a bad parent. Because a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. That's your mission. So if you recognize that something happened to you, you ain't leaving them shit, but some insurance money, then that means you behind and you got to get on the road, right? And they'll laugh about it. Kevin, you're going to wake up the video saying you admitted that you were sick and dying. That's why you left America. And they'll laugh about it. Yeah, I hope you die. Yeah. They'll assume what it is. It's probably AIDS. It's probably something that's embarrassing. That's what they'll say.
Now, I'm just going to say this. Why did he say AIDS first? But anyway, we ain't going to go there. Let's continue. God dang it, Amor. What is wrong with this thing? Okay. We ain't going to trip. What do we say? We ain't going to trip. We just going to reload it. I don't know.
It's just my stomach surgery. No, I have my stomach removed.
Okay, I don't know what that was about.
And I've always had issues since my surgery. Where my brother, all
right, before we get into that, let's go back a little bit. Let him say what he said again, and then I'm going to give you a breakdown of what that means.
You ain't never looked at your insurance high, healthcare high. You trying to leave an inheritance to your children. How can you do that if you overspending on healthcare? How? So you wouldn't think, okay, I can help everybody by getting somewhere where healthcare is free and mitigate that right there. Now all the insurance that we putting into having healthcare, we can put that into ourselves. Okay, lower your cost of living. It's like stepping back 40 years into the past. Bread is now $1 again, right? Now you can actually put money back, but just in case something happened to you, you left them something. You ain't never looked at your account and be like, man, if I die, I ain't got shit to leave them. You ain't, see, if you ain't never did that, if you've never done that, you're a bad parent. Let's be real.
All right, you guys. So right here, you hear how he said, if you've never done that, then you're a bad parent, right? So what he's saying here, he's trying to reframe the narrative around loyalty and sacrifice. He's trying to say he's sacrificing for his family, okay? Because in his eyes, the real danger isn't just physical, it's being misrepresented. He wants to paint a picture of a man who left a toxic ass country to build a better life because he loved his family so much, right? Who's sacrificing comfort and familiarity, I can't say that word, for his family. He's trying to say, I gave up America for my family to have a better quality of life, right? He wants to paint a picture that he's a man who loves his family so much that he will die for them. Even if he doesn't always show it perfectly, he would still die for them, right? So basically, he's trying to say, I took the high road. I sacrificed. I left all of that, all of the comfort of America for the better quality of life because I love my family. So I'm doing what it takes so I can leave them an inheritance. I'm the better person. You're not. So basically what he's saying here is you're wrong because you're not doing what I did. You're not sacrificing. You're not looking for a quality of life. You're not trying to set up no inheritance for your child. You would rather stay there in America in your little comfort homes, your comfort surroundings, whatnot, and not leave your family shit. So he's basically framing himself as the better person for doing what he did, okay? We're wrong. We're the bad parents. We're not sacrificing for our family. We're not willing to die for our family, right? Okay, let's continue because he need us. He still need us in order to take care of his family, but we're going to get there.
If you've never done that, you're a bad parent. Because a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. That's your mission. So if you recognize that something happened to you, you ain't leaving them shit, but some insurance money, then that means you behind and you got to get on the road, right? And they'll laugh about it. Yeah, Kevin, you're going to wake up the video saying you admitted that you were sick and dying. That's why you left America. And they'll laugh about it. Yeah, I hope you die. Yeah. They'll assume what it is. It's probably AIDS. It's probably something that's embarrassing. That's what they'll say. It's just for my stomach surgery. Having my stomach removed. And I've always had issues since my surgery. Well, my brother, his surgery went by way better than mine, but I've always had issues with it. And it really does affect me. It really does take a toll on me.
Somebody just asked, does being a Facebook content creator have any benefits like a normal job? No. To be honest with you, being a content creator is working for yourself. So just like any other job, doesn't even have to be content creator. It could just be a contractor. We're contractors. We're, what do you call it? 1099s. So we are working for ourselves. So anybody, if you a hairdresser, if you a barber, if you are a massage therapist, you work for yourself. You know, unless you work for a company that does that. But if you work for yourself, you have to go get your own insurance, your own benefits, okay? So you work for yourself. You charge your own prices. So when you do so, you should consider, when you're charging your prices, consider charge your prices to help pay for those benefits, your healthcare, your dental, your medical benefits, okay? So no, it's just like working for yourself.
You guys saw me months ago. Look at the size I had put on. Look at how fast it left. I'm still as strong as I was.
So now here he still doubles down. You know, he tried to clean it up before about the dying statement, right? But now he coming back around and he's doubling back down on the sympathy plea because it didn't give what it was supposed to give the first go round, okay? It didn't give what he thought it was going to give. So now he's furthering the sympathy plea by saying, y'all see, I can't keep on the weight. That's why I'm as skinny as I am. So now he's really trying to play on the, I'm sick, you guys. I'm sick. Please have mercy on me. Don't criticize me. I'm sick, okay?
I'm still as strong as I was, man. Thank you so much, Independent. So Ringo, all I'm saying is, if you know that they are malicious about anything they say about my brother or myself. And even if you didn't think that,
I'm gonna fast forward this part right there.
other people, if you would talk about it,
Hold on.
I've proven to be gullible. Still, after many years, I should be not trusting people, and I'm still leading
Hold on.
the ones that did it.
Hold on. You know what, y'all?
So y'all have,
I left off the part where he went. Hold on, y'all. I did something wrong. I left off the part where he tore down into America, where he started talking about how the police came up to his house and threatened Jamie and all that shit.
stop the wrong thing, right?
Hold on, don't worry, I got it.
And that's because money is.
Give me a second, you guys. Let me grab that part right quick. Don't worry. Because I want y'all to see how he really talked about how the FBI came to my house, how the FBI came to my house for this and came to my house for that. Hold on a second. All right, here he goes, you guys. I got it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
Right? So all of you parents, don't fuss at your child when they run off. It's your fault for not running off with them. Don't tell them don't run off. Nope. Becca, according to them, it's the parent's job and the husband's job to protect, and the protectees have no stake in the fight, no dog in the fight at all. We're just supposed to be walk behind them hand and foot and make sure they straight. Fuck us, right? When I look back, wasn't I making sure they were close? I mean, when I look back and said, y'all need to get closer to me. So that wasn't making sure my family of grown adults, because I was carrying the.
I'm sorry, y'all. Can y'all hear it? She said no sound. Can y'all hear it, you guys? Let me know if you can hear.
Baby, I'm carrying Samik. So, whatever. Y'all got it. I'll settle for that. I'm a bad dad, a bad leader, all that shit. I'm horrible. I get it. My family doesn't think so, though. Okay? And that's why you can't rest in validation of people, guys.
Now, let me, I showed this yesterday. When he said my family don't think so, and we know that Lacey has since came out and said that he was a good husband, good man, good provider, and all that bullshit, right? We saw that yesterday. Let's continue.
That's why you got to look at the people that you love and build that shit for them and care what they have to say about it. Because you can buy your daughter a car and a stranger will complain about that shit. I know that because they did, right? They're like, why didn't you get her a new car? Because I got her a used one. What you mean? Because I got her a used one. What you mean?
Sorry, you guys. I'm just letting it play, but it's coming up when he starts shading America. Sorry, you guys.
Why are you taking your family to Colombia? Is it your family? Like, let me tell you something, how crazy people sound, right? Why are you taking your family to Colombia? Nigga, it's in it. Listen to your sentence. Why are you taking your family to, you said your, so my family, right? My family, I couldn't take them. See, what about your family? You should be worried about your family. Because when that shit happened, that I know what's going to happen in America happen. Because I know it's going to happen.
So now all of a sudden something's going to happen in America. He knows because why? Why he know? Why does he know? Because Kevin knows everything, right? When that shit's going to happen in America, because he knows it's going to happen, because Kevin knows everything, right? But what he don't understand is whatever happened in America, he will have an effect. It will affect him wholeheartedly. What do you mean? Whatever happened in America, you best believe shit rolls downhill, honey. It rolls downhill. Fuck you mean? What do you think he protected? America, something gonna happen in America and he just gonna be so saved. So he gonna be spared? Is that what he's saying? Is he retarded?
Saying, why didn't you leave with your family?
Hold on. He said he gonna be asking, why didn't you leave?
And that's why you can't rest. You said yours, so my family, right?
Hold on, I gotta find that part so I can.
If they weren't my family, I couldn't take them. See, what about your family? You should be worried about your family. Because when that shit happened, that I know what's going to happen in America happen. Because I know it's going to happen. I'm going to be saying, why didn't you leave with your family? See, it's cool. I'm the one that's aloof right now. I'm the one that don't get it right now. I'm the one that's too blind to see the simple shit. But I'm the one who's outside of the country. And I'm being asked, why did I leave, by people who calling me aloof, who saying, I don't get it. Okay. It's telling me about danger outside of the country when I know what's coming inside of y'all country. Thanks to you, Boss Lady 999.
Did y'all just hear him? I know what's coming inside of y'all country. Okay, people, he said, I moved outside of the country, but I know what's coming to y'all inside of y'all's country. Now, again, this man just left. This video was what, 4 days after he left? And this joker ain't even a citizen of Colombia yet. He don't even have a damn visa or anything. This nigga is still an American hauling y'all country. But I bet he won't give up that goddamn passport, that American passport. Now, I feel a way about this, so I'm going to get a little passionate because Ninja, who the hell? But he want y'all money. He wants y'all country's money, but yeah, it's y'all country now. He shits on America, you guys, and this is why this angered me more than seeing the baby left in the grocery store. I ain't even gonna lie. Let's go back a little bit because y'all know I'm gonna keep playing that part. Hold on. God dang it. Hold on, y'all. Why does he keep doing this? Hold on.
You was my girl, bro. I should've...
God dang it. Why does it keep freezing? It has to be a StreamYard thing. Hold on. God dang. Ah. All right. Hold on. Let me see if I do it this way. Tell me if I do it this way, do y'all hear an echo? Let me get it this way. Maybe StreamYard want us to start using the upload video file like they put up on here days ago, but let's just see. Maybe that's what they want us to do. But when I do it this way, y'all tell me y'all hear echoes, so I'm just gonna see. Let me do it like that. I may have to let y'all listen instead of hearing, but give me a second. Why is it doing that? Y'all's country. It's y'all's country. Let me get back to it. Like the one.
America happen? Because I know it's going to happen. I'm a bad dad, a bad leader, all that shit. I'm horrible. I get it. My family doesn't think so, though. Okay? And that's why you can't rest in validation of people, guys. That's why you got to look at the people that you love and build that shit for them and care what they have to say about it. Because you can buy your daughter a car and a stranger will complain about that shit. I know that because they did, right? They're like, why did you get her a new car? Because I got her a used one. What you mean? Because I got her a used one. What you mean? Why are you taking your family to Colombia? Is it your family? Like, let me tell you something, how crazy people sound, right? Why are you taking your family to Colombia? Nigga, it's in it. Listen to your sentence. Why are you taking your family to, you said your, so my family, right? Weren't my family, I couldn't take them. See, what about your family? You should be worried about your family. Because when that shit happened, that I know what's going to happen in America happens, because I know what's going to happen, I'm going to be saying, why didn't you leave with your family? See, it's cool. I'm the one that's aloof right now. I'm the one that don't get it right now. I'm the one that's too blind to see the simple shit. But I'm the one who's outside of the country. And I'm being asked, why did I leave, by people who calling me aloof, who's saying, I don't get it. Okay. Who's telling me about danger outside of the country, when I know what's coming inside of y'all country. Yeah. Thanks to you, Boss Lady 999. Every last one of you should be reconsidering where you stay. Every last one of you should be reconsidering where you stay at. Every last one of you should be reconsidering where you stay.
So every last one of us Americans should be reconsidering where we stand in America, right? Every last one of us that's listening to his voice, that's in America, because, you know, everybody that's listening to him is American mostly, right? So every last one of us need to be reconsidering where we stay. We're unsafe right now, if you listen to him, right? We're unsafe, but yet us unsafe as people, he asked for cash apps just yesterday. And we're going to get to that video footage in a minute. Okay, we're going to come back to that. Now, matter of fact, let's get to it, shall we? Let's get to it right quick, honey. We could bounce back and forth. Can we? Can we do that, you guys? Can we bounce back and forth? Do y'all mind? I don't think y'all mind, do you? Huh? Hold on a second. Let's go there. And we're going to bounce back and forth. Hold on.
Okay, that's Kevin Wesley's Cash App. It's in the chat. Be a blessing, y'all. He like I said, it's nothing cheap about relocating and starting all over and leaving what was behind, like leaving all of your possessions. We went through a lot in this live, talking about leaving all of his sentimental values behind and going by faith to Medellin, Colombia. I think that this
going by faith. Oh, I thought he ran for his safety, his health. Because every last one of us need to be reconsidering where we live, right? Huh? He went by faith? Oh, I thought he was running for safety, for protection, for a better life.
is an awesome live. I think this brother is on another level. Amazing to have witnessed some of the footage so far of his family, his wives. It's just an exciting moment to witness Kevin Wesley rising above the ridicule in the saga and the stalkers that are stalking him. So I do feel like the Rise family is finally rising.
So now we stalking him. We're not critiquing him. We're stalking him. Okay. All right. Okay.
Kevin, keep them safe.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did he say the Rise family is finally rising? Is that what he said? Let's go back.
Rising above the ridicule in the saga and the stalkers that are stalking him. So I do feel like the Rise family is finally rising. Kevin, keep them safe, and may God, be with you guys as y'all learn the new country and learn your new surroundings and enjoy life. You guys are a blessing. I'm gonna stay live for about 5 more minutes while y'all bless the cash app of Kevin Wesley and the blessing to that family. Be a blessing to the family of Kevin Wesley. Anybody in this chat, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for.
So look, y'all, this is funny to me. Hold on, now let's listen to Kevin's again, right? So he on the back end, he didn't hit D-Ham up and like, brother, I need you to take up some donations for the church, baby. I need you to take up some donations. A brother down hard. I uprooted my whole entire family and it wasn't cheap. Okay, hold on.
Right? When I look back, wasn't I making sure they were close?
Oh shit, I went too damn far back. Hold on.
I'm the one that don't get it right now. I'm the one that's too blind to see the simple shit. But I'm the one who's outside of the country. And I'm being asked, why did I leave, by people who calling me aloof, who saying I don't get it. Okay. Who's telling me about danger outside of the country when I know what's coming inside of y'all country. Thanks to you, Boss Lady 999. Every last one of you should be reconsidering where you stay. Every last.
So let me tell you what Kevin is doing right here, right? He's trying to reclaim his role as a protector, all right? Right now he's being heavily criticized for walking ahead of his wives and his children while being abroad. He's being accused of being careless and reckless, right? Inattentive. So his response, he needs to reinsert himself as a strong protector. So what does he do? What does he do? He deliver a dramatic and emotional statement. All right. That's what he's doing, because he's doing this to shut down the claims that, one, he doesn't care. He's trying to paint himself as someone who takes protection seriously, moving your family outside of the United States because you know what's coming inside the United States. So he wants to be looked at as heroic, not negligence. Okay. He's trying to emotionally manipulate the audience into thinking that he's the one that made the hard, wonderful choice, because he knows what's about to happen. He knows what's going to happen to us. And because we're not taking precautions for our family and not moving out of the United States because of what's about to come into our country, right? We're wrong. We're the bad parents. We're wrong and he's right. What he's doing is the right thing to do, okay? Because he's protecting his family. And we're not protecting ours, because we're sitting back and we're just gonna wait for it to come and destroy us. Okay, he's the heroic one. We're the aloof. Okay, that's what the picture he wants to paint. All while asking us dumb, unaware, unprotected Americans for our coins. He want our coins. But we're the dumb ones. We're the ones that's left out there and don't know what's happening. He knows. Who told him? God told him, honey. God told him.
999. Every last one of you should be reconsidering where you stay. Every last one of you should be reconsidering where you stay at. Every last one of you should be reconsidering where you stay. We sit up here and talk about how this country pausing you with just your food. Them bill you for health care, shoot you down with the police. All this they do. And y'all gonna say, why you leaving? You unsafe for leaving. Man, if I stayed a day longer, I'd probably be on the street by a cop. What are you talking about? One showed up at my house about a fucking bomb. Jamie said she was on the porch, right? And one of the cops that walked around my house, right? And when he came back around the house too quickly, the other cop put his hand on his hip and said, oh, I thought you was Kevin for a second. You scared me. In front of Jamie, she watched them say that. In front of Jamie, they said, you came around that corner too fast. I thought you was Kevin. As if I'm really dangerous out here. And y'all telling me, Why you leave? It's dangerous out there. Yo, okay, citizens can off you here. The police can off you there. What are you talking about? I'd rather risk it with clean food. I'd rather risk it with a living that is easier to survive in, where you can actually build and create something with your family. Do you understand? I'll take the risks, man. I know there's risks. And if something happened to me, I died trying. And if something would have happened to me there, I died trying. So let's say I'd have died on the way to the airport. He should have never left the country. I didn't even get out. You know how many people died in that country since I left? Let's find out. Let's find out how many kidnappings have happened since I left America, in New York, in Atlanta. Let's find out how many has happened since I left. I mean, come on, y'all. Y'all are so fearful that y'all gonna be ruled by that. My family is happy, they loving it. Matter of fact, my brother called me today and said, man, I'm so proud of y'all. All y'all look happy. Man, y'all just look like 1,000 pounds lifted. Why would we be miserable? We're safe. You think we're gonna be miserable because Mayana walked up the hallway right now? You think we're gonna be miserable because they was 10 feet behind me at Walmart, at Zito's? You think we're miserable because of some reason y'all painting? I bet money, if y'all really wanted to, you could find more reasons that they would be absolutely ecstatic right now. If you really wanted to, you could find more reasons that they are absolutely happy right now. Or why my wives love me so much, why they believe in me so much. Because they know I'll do anything for them. Why my children love and respect me so much. Y'all ain't noticed that my children have compared to the world and how people treat their parents nowadays, that my children are the epitome of what you want from your child, how you want your child to see you. If you're a father out there and you know that once you get 40 something, your children are grown. If you know you want them to look at you with love in their eyes still, and still talk you up and appreciate you and not be sitting here saying, you did this wrong, you did that wrong. You know I'm successful. I don't gotta have $1 million in the bank. My children are grown and they still respect me. They still look up to me. They still have nothing negative to say about me and how I raised them. That's success right there. You think they're not happy? You think they don't love me? I would kill for a daddy like me.
Oh my God, how vain. How freaking vain. I would kill for a daddy like me. But I thought their daddy was amazing. Don't they come out here and try to act like he's amazing? But all of this, we're gonna come back to what he's saying right now. But let him go ahead and talk. Let him talk.
I got chills when I said that. I'm the daddy I wish I ever had. And that's bad.
Oh my God.
That's why I could never listen to him. That's why I could never listen to him. Because that's where my ego is. It's in my parenthood right there. Yeah, you hurt me like that. I ain't listening to that shit. I ain't listening to that shit at all. I'd never listen to that shit. If y'all love y'all kids, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, this shows you they'll pick the smallest things to criticize, right? I bet if I check that they lie, they'll be talking shit about my damn daughter and granddaughter and everything. Man, they can have that shit. And they believe in God. That's the crazy shit. But they talk about everybody, so I don't get mad no more. I don't like it, so I won't go listen to it. But hey, I ain't special. My children and grandkids, everything gonna be talked about. Just because I'm blogging my journey, they'll say, "Well, you blogging it." I mean, call stuff out, but don't insult my family. I ain't insulting yours.
He's saying don't insult my family while he's begging Ringo to basically chime in on his wives and blame them for the ones that's being reckless and being left behind.
I picked the smallest things I read that. Miss E, my day was amazing. Okay, corporate responding to Miss E. All right.
I'm trying to wait for the part that he talks about the child support. Did he talk about that yet? Hold on.
Y'all.
And about the kidnapping and all that stuff, and about how he got scammed in Colombia. Has he mentioned that?
Yeah, y'all act like America the bee's knees or something. Y'all crazy. Y'all like they out here like it's just safe in America. Are y'all crazy? I was sitting here telling y'all today on the live, I haven't had a stomachache since I've been here. You talking about why you leave? You know why? Because I'm dying. Okay.
All right, we've seen that part. Let's go to the part where he talks about the kidnapping.
Okay. They won't need cash either. You could just, it's all, I'm in Colombia because people get kidnapped everywhere. If your child walked ahead of you, you're a bad parent. Not your child is unlearned and you got to teach them. Children can do this even if you do teach them. They're children, right? And you're in the store looking around. And I can remember a bunch of times in the car, your grandparents or it was my grandparent, but it's probably y'all's mama and daddy. When we get in this store, you make sure you stay right with me. You do all this blah, 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 blah. This is telling you that there was a duty on them, on the child for them to protect them. I'm going to be looking at groceries, so you're not going to be in my eyesight, so you might better stay right by my side. You know, I'm Walmart for 18 years. Okay, ask if anybody ever got kidnapped from Walmart right in front of everybody.
So right here, you guys, basically in this clip, what he's trying to say is there's crime everywhere. And we do know that, right? He's like, oh, it's crime everywhere. And he's trying to basically say America is no better when it comes to crime, even though, you know, Colombia is on a level 3 threat level right now, right? But he's basically trying to say crime is everywhere. Crime, kidnapping, setups, it happens everywhere, not just Colombia, right? We're not oblivious. We know that that's right? But he's also trying to basically say, you know, I haven't even gotten to the child support yet, right? Let's wait till he get into the child support, and then I'm gonna say that point. Hold on. But basically, right here, he's trying to say, oh, it can happen anywhere. It can happen anywhere. But I know what's happening. I know what's about to come to y'all country, and y'all are going to wish that y'all would have listened to me and got up out of that country that y'all are in. Y'all are the ones in danger, not me. That's what he's trying to say. And he's also trying to say that we're scared. That's why we're sitting up here telling him he need to watch his surroundings. So basically, he's trying to say he's not scared. He's willing to take the risk for the protection and love of his family because they just love and respect him so much. Okay? All right, let's continue.
So again, it's content, I guess. If it's getting people listening, it's content, I guess, but it's not wise content. It's not content that people from years from now could actually look at and grow from. It's in the moment content when you don't like the person you're talking about, and so the content is not going to travel far. And I'll tell you this, if you guys notice this, and this ain't going to sound like much advice coming from me because my own YouTube don't be hitting like that. It really never has for lives. But
all right, we ain't gonna get into that part yet because this is when he tried to manipulate Ringo into saying that if he do a live stream on him, that his platform's gonna die. Let's go back to the part where he started. I want to hear him talk about the kidnapping and shit like that.
I got tears when I said that. I'm the daddy I wish I ever had. Y'all would say, my daughter should have told Mayana, duty is to make sure Mayana's close to her. And that's why you can't rest in validation of people, guys. It's the fact. So I'm dying for my family. I ain't living for nobody. I ain't never been living for nobody. And they believe in God. That's the crazy shit.
I can't even believe that this, you know,
it's in it.
I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there.
Listen to your sentence. Why would she be saying that if my aunt didn't have a duty to stay to a place with a homeless guy when he could have robbed me or set me up?
Oh, that's what I want right here.
It was my whole life since I was 15. Never missed a Sunday either. I took it very seriously. One day. Nigga was going so bad, Robert offered money to get a girl.
Oh, to give a girl. Cali. Let's go back to the part.
Time actually that we shot a video, right?
I want to talk about it. He said he was scared.
Let him do it without the cameras. Wherever she go, you go because you're a protector. No, she had to stay by your side. Should have given it with that type of logic. He's when he puts her in the car. Okay, so it's not their duty to make sure they're close to me.
Oh my goodness.
Don't tell them don't run off. Nope.
Anyway, I can't. I wanted to get to the part where he started talking about, he could get kidnapped, set up, and all that stuff, robbed in America, right? He says all that, but he also goes on to say that he got scammed right before arriving in Colombia. He sent this lady $2,000, and he got scammed for his Airbnb access, right? But he's saying all of that, but him being scammed for $2,000 soon as he arrived in Colombia, right before he arrived in Colombia, him being scammed, that's just a learning process. There's nothing to worry about him being scammed for $2,000 right away. That's just a learning process, right? But yes, he want to stress about all the bad things that we need to be looking for or looking out for in America. Now we know most of the time, if you get scammed like that in America, what you can do, you can file a lawsuit, or you can try to track the person down, or you can stop your bank card, right? You can stop the charge and whatnot if you're paying with your credit card. You can do that. They got laws and stuff like that set up. The way he's making it sound like now in Colombia, he's out $2,000. He's done, but he's not stressing over it. He's like, no, it's just a learning curve. I'm okay. I just won't do it like that no more. Because Colombia, in his eyes, is better, okay? He feels like he has rose above and put his family in a better position by going to Colombia. If that is the case, you turn around and shit on, y'all need to be worried about y'all country. Y'all need to be trying to figure out about y'all country. Then he goes on to say, I haven't had a stomach ache since I left. Let's go back to that one. I haven't had a stomach ache since I left America. Now, we know the food here is not all that great, right? But he shits on it. We're talking 4 days, you guys. We're talking 4 days. We're not talking he been over there for a year. We're talking 4 days. Now, all of a sudden, he healed. Is that what he want people to believe? Let's listen. Hold on.
Closer to that grave. Every day, you're closer to death than you ever get it from my mama. It's just a fact. So I'm dying for my family. I ain't living for nobody. I ain't never been living for nobody. Everything I put my time into is worth my life. That's why you put your time into it. So what are you dying for? Every day. So let's just say your family had some health concerns. You had some health concerns. Stay in America and go broke trying to fucking take care of that. Are y'all crazy? Like, literally think about this. You got health concerns. Your family got health concerns. Stay in America and pay for health care, struggle to do so, insurance high, health care high. You trying to leave an inheritance to your children. How can you do that if you overspending on health care? How? So you wouldn't think, okay, I can help everybody by getting somewhere where healthcare is free and mitigate that right there. Now all the insurance that we putting into having healthcare, we can put that into ourselves. Okay, lower your cost of living. It's like stepping back 40 years into the past. Bread is now $1 again, right? Now,
So, I would have had more respect for Kevin if Kevin would have just came out and said, I can't afford to live in America because I don't make the money that I used to make. And I'm trying to keep my family together and live like a baller. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to live in a mansion. I done got used to this living in a 10,000 square feet house for a low cost of money. And now shit done got expensive over in America. And I still want to flex on camera. So I want to move to another country where I could still live cheaper. You understand what I'm saying? And still flex on the camera. I will respect him more if he said that. I want to flex and ball on a budget. I want to flex and ball on the budget. So I'm going over to Colombia because I know it's cheaper and I can still make American money and still ball on the budget. But try to sit here and try to shit on America, try to shit on the crime in America and all. The crime is everywhere, like he said. Oh, the crime, the food, the this, the insurance, the health. Nigga, you want to ball on the budget. Just say that. I want to ball on the budget. But he couldn't say that. Punk ass.
could actually put money back for you, just in case something happened to you. You left them something. You ain't never looked at your account and be like, man, if I die, I ain't got shit to leave them. You ain't, see, if you ain't never did that, you know, if you've never done that, you're a bad parent. Like, let's be real. If you've never done that, you're a bad parent. Because a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. That's your mission. So
He act like people in America, nobody in America has left an inheritance to their family. All these Americans, nobody has left an inheritance. They ain't none of these kids in America has had something, you know, given to them by their deceased parent, is what he's trying to say.
you recognize if something happened to you, you ain't leaving them shit, but some insurance money.
If he lived within his means here and not try to live in a mansion, maybe he could leave something to his family. Or if he just put some money aside in a savings account or whatnot, in an investment account or something like that, he can leave an inheritance. He just want to ball on a budget, okay?
Then that means you behind and you got to get on the road, right? And they'll laugh about it. Yeah, Kevin, you're going to wake up the video saying you admitted that you were sick and dying. That's why you left the nerve. And they'll laugh about it. Yeah, I hope you die. Yeah. They'll assume what it is. It's probably AIDS. It's probably something that's embarrassing. That's what they'll
I wonder why he said AIDS first, but we ain't going to go there.
say. It's just for my stomach surgery. Having my stomach removed. And I've always had issues since my surgery. Where my brother, his surgery went by way better than mine, but I've always had issues with it. And it really does affect me. It really does take a toll on me. You guys saw me months ago. Look at the size I had put on. Look at how fast it left. I'm still as strong as I was. I'm still as strong as I was, man. Thank you so much, Independent. So, Ringo, all I'm saying is, if you know that they are malicious about them with a good heart, there's good intentions behind it, but even when you have good intentions, if you don't move the right way, your plans can be thwarted. You can be in danger because it's really good-hearted people who a lot of this shit happen to, right? It's the good-hearted people who don't think nobody will hurt them, and that's why they're telling people, I got a studio in my place, man, come record with me. But being gullible is not a good characteristic, right? Just like how I got scammed the other day. I've proven to be gullible. Still, after many years, I should be not trusting people, and I'm still leading with my own heart, knowing I wouldn't screw people and giving people the opportunity to screw me. Another lesson to be learned. The other day, I tried to buy women some damn milk and Pampers, and I knew I shouldn't have done that shit. $100. I tried to cancel the payment when I got home, and they said it's still pending, so there's nothing they can do until it actually goes through.
How is that a good person? He said the other day, I tried to buy a woman some milk and Pampers the other day, and I knew I shouldn't have done it. And I tried to go home and cancel the payment. So why buy a woman milk? Why even initiate buying a woman milk and Pampers, right? And then go home and try to cancel the payment for what? Because where is his heart at? How much is milk and Pampers? He tried, even if he's telling the truth or lying, he's saying he tried to buy a woman some milk and Pampers and he knew he shouldn't have done it. Then why do it? It sounds like if that is the case, he did it and then said, shit, I need this money, and then going to go home and try to cancel the payment. But yeah, he's such a great-hearted person. If you gave somebody some milk and Pampers, right, and you found out, oh, they really didn't need it, or they was just bullshitting, or whatever the case may be, the gesture, your effort, you did it with the intent of believing that they need it, will be blessed, whether they needed it or not. But him saying he tried to go home and cancel the payment, like that makes you look like an asshole. A bona fide ass, a bad person that makes him look like a bad person. Let's talk about it for real. Oh, I tried to cancel the payment. I knew I shouldn't have done it. What? And I tried to cancel the payment and I couldn't cancel it. Nigga, you a horrible ass individual.
Or I have to call the place and talk to the cashier or whoever about releasing it, but they the ones that did it. I think it's the food because I ain't got a stomachache since I've been here. So maybe I'm not sick. I haven't had bad stomach problems or bad stomach pain since I've been here. So it could have just been I got up out of the environment.
Boom. Y'all heard that? So I want to go back to a part. Hold on. I want you to hear this again. He said, because maybe I'm not sick. I want you to hear this. And then we're going to go back to the part where he actually said he's dying. Because he wanted to lie. I don't know why this damn thing is doing this to me. Let me see if it'll just fan out on his own. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. God dang it. This is never, I mean, it has done it before, but not this many times. Good Lord. But, you know, well, maybe I'm not sick. Maybe it's just because I left the environment and now you heal. Maybe I'm not sick. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, y'all have like America, the bee's knees and stuff. I don't know why you leave. You know why? Because I'm dying. Okay? You happy now?
Okay, you hear that, right? Because I'm dying. You happy now? Because of his stomach, right? Let's go back. Maybe I'm not
Actually, we're doing the content not through the lens of other people. I've proven to be gullible. $100. The food, because I ain't got to. I think it's the food because I ain't got a stomachache since I've been here. So maybe I'm not sick. I haven't had bad stomach problems or bad stomach pain since I've been here. So it could have just been I got up out of the environment.
Now, mind you, I'm glad it stopped on this one right here. He said it could have been. See, he said he was sick, right? He said he's dying because he's sick, and he said it was his stomach issues. Then he comes back later and say, well, I haven't had a stomach ache since I moved here. Well, maybe it was the food. Maybe it's because I got up out of the environment. Okay. So basically what he's saying is he lied to people. He tried to manipulate them into thinking that he was really dying and said it's because of his stomach surgery, right? With all his stomach aches and whatnot. But now he's trying to say since he left America, this is his plea to people trying to prove to them or trying to manipulate them into believing leaving America, packing up and leaving your fucking family. I'm not your family, but leaving America, whatever, with your family is going to instantly heal you. Now, mind you, this nigga ain't been gone for a whole week yet. When he said this, I think it was day 4 or something like that, day 4, day 5. But yet now that he has left America, he's healed. He has not had a stomach ache yet. It's because he left the environment, honey. But now he's selling a book on how to leave America, how to travel abroad or move abroad or something like that, whatever the book is about. But then he vaping, exactly. But then he vaping. But then we catch him vaping. Yeah, we catch you vaping. Let's hear that again. Maybe it wasn't the food.
I haven't had bad stomach problems or bad stomach pain since I've been here. So it could have just been I got up out of the environment.
Let me leave it up on the smoke part. Hold on. It could be that he got up out of the environment. I haven't had, maybe I'm not dying. Maybe I'm not sick then. That's why I say hold your horses. Because when he said, oh, you want to know why I left America? You want to know why I left America? Because I'm dying. I'm sick now. Now you hear it. That's when you see I can't keep no weight on, right? Right? You see I can't keep no weight on. You want to know why? Because I'm dying. My stomach. Well, I haven't had a stomach ache now since I've been here. He's trying to sell Columbia you know, whatever, right? Because he wants people to think that he made such a great ass decision.
So it could have just been, I got up out of the environment.
It could have just been, I got up out of the environment. So he healed. So everybody's supposed to say, you know what? Kevin got healed. Kevin was dying.
I'm the best on the pain since I've been here.
I haven't had no stomach pain since I've been here.
I haven't had bad stuff. I think it's the food because I ain't got a stomachache since I've been here. So maybe I'm not sick. I haven't had bad stomach problems or bad stomach pain since I've been here.
Who tells somebody they sick and then they say, maybe I'm not sick? See, let me tell you, when he said he's sick, he diagnosed his damn self, okay? He probably did have stomach pains or whatever. He probably got gas or acid reflux, or it could be a lot of things that the reason why his stomach is hurting, right? But he don't seem to be a type of person that goes to the doctor because they don't have insurance, you know? And they don't have insurance because they don't pay for insurance. There is plans where you don't have to work a traditional job and you can still buy insurance. He just don't want to pay for that shit, okay? But if he got a diagnosis from the doctor, that's one thing. But it seemed like he diagnosed himself like, oh, I must be dying. I think he's using it for sympathy, ploy, if you ask me. It's all for sympathy. It's emotional manipulation. He's very good at that. He tries to emotionally manipulate people into trying to get them to sway a certain way. That's why he came at Ringo the way he did. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow. But that's why he came at Ringo the way he did. The Joker is looking for sympathy, point blank, period. So you shit on Americans' food. You shit on American safety, protection. You know what's coming inside of our country. You're going to be looked at as the hero for leaving and taking your family and leaving. And we're going to be looked at as the dummies for staying here in America. But yet, what do you do? What do you do? Hold on. This is what you do.
There's nothing cheap about relocating. Okay, that's Kevin Wesley's Cash App. It's in the chat. Be a blessing, y'all. He like I said, it's nothing cheap about relocating and starting all over and leaving what was behind, like leaving all of your possessions. We went through a lot in this.
But here's the thing. It is nothing cheap about leaving all your shit behind. There's nothing cheap about living to another country. But if you plan right? If you plan for it, wouldn't you have an adequate amount of money saved up before you just up and leave and go to another country? So now all of a sudden, he needs help, huh? Is that what I'm hearing? Let's listen. Is that what it is?
Be a blessing, y'all. He like I said, it's nothing cheap about relocating and starting all over and leaving what was behind, like leaving all of your possessions. We went through a lot in this live, talking about leaving all of his sentimental values behind and going
But see, let me tell you how DM don't even understand what he's doing. This Joker shitted on us, y'all, by saying we're going to be the fools. Let's go back to that part again where he says y'all the one going to be the fool because y'all going to be wondering why I left and y'all stay behind. Hold on.
Need to be soon too.
Hold on.
He ain't going to pay for no gas. He closer to that grave every day. So again, it's content, I guess.
Hold on, let's get to that part.
So you can pay for it.
Give me a second. This Joker say, y'all the one gonna be wondering why y'all still there.
Your family too.
Hold on.
I ain't even say it like that, but this man always had his. So when they say he didn't look back.
Hold on, I'm gonna get to it.
I'm actually just responding to Ringo.
God dang it! Hold on. Y'all gonna think I'm
they could come to loving what they're saying. They're being very. There's people in LA who leave in Hollywood because of ash and fire.
Ooh, I want to hear this part. Hold on.
Who can't build and has to buy from. A bird, right? A bird builds its house with its beak. That's his house. You think he would say, oh, I lost my house. I don't have nowhere to go. I'm going to be homeless. No, the bird would say, hey, I can make another one. The bird wouldn't find all the stability in a structure when the bird makes those structures. See, we don't build houses. And that's why we think they're hard to access. Because if we could build our own house, no one would make us feel like, oh, well, you own a house.
I want to talk about that. But Sonia says, well, he sold all his cars and houses and household items. So he does have plenty of money since it's so cheap to live over there. So why is this dude putting up a cash out? And then not only that, Sonia, you got a good point. You're asking the right question. But not only that, he also collected $7,000 out of the $30,000 that he was asking for in order to leave. Right now, I don't know if he's supposed to be teaching them some program or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, he said he made $7,000 out of the 30 he was asking for. So if it's so cheap, inexpensive, and so affordable, it's so affordable, like you said, with the household items, the cars, and all this stuff that he sold, that money plus the $7,000, even if he did get cheated out of $2,000, he still should have plenty of money, right? But he also said that you got to pay up 6 months in advance on your your apartment, 6 months in advance. Okay, let's go back just a tad bit,
And trying it. I love seeing what y'all do. So the general consensus on my page.
Oh, and that's the thing. He said that people, instead of us critiquing him, right? Instead of us pointing out his carelessness, we should be saying we love the legitimacy of what he's doing for his family. You know, I guess that's trying to better, put them in a better position to win. Okay. Ball on the budget. Hold on.
Hold on to his arm. And let people know that he's protecting you so they don't walk up to you trying to holler at you or whatever the case may be.
I went back too far. Y'all know me.
So if your grandchild walk ahead of you in Walmart, definitely talk to him. But I don't think you should scream like that. And I get it, they panicked in the moment.
Hold on. 10 minutes.
Guys for getting out here and trying it.
Hold on. That's what I want to hear.
Trying to make something wrong where it isn't. Trying to make someone a bad parent or a horrible husband or whatever the case where they're not. But on my platform, where all these people see it, they're not saying that. They're saying, great job to you guys for getting out here and trying it. I love seeing what y'all do. So the general consensus.
So he basically said on his platform, everybody is saying he's doing such a great job. But over here on Talk About It with Amore, we calling out the recklessness, okay? We're criticizing, we're critiquing him. And the people over there are saying, oh my God, you're doing such an amazing thing for uprooting your family.
On my page, people are very appreciative of me sharing my journey. Wishing they could come too. Loving what they're saying. They're being very informed about the things I'm doing. But through the lens of people who don't like my channel, I'm out here being reckless. I don't love my family. I'm selfish. I only do things for me and not for them. That's going to appeal to the crowd that hates me. That's not going to appeal to the world.
Oh my God.
So the people that don't like me, they'll have a platform that they can watch, bash me, and they'll get a good feel for me. I can see that they really enjoy anybody who speaks negative on me or my brother. So that'll be content for them, and people who do it will be taking advantage of those people, not us, because they ain't doing nothing to me. Ringo said, if that lady want to talk about Kevin, that's her business. He's right. She ain't doing nothing to me by talking about me. She's exploiting the people who are listening to her, because they're the ones okay with being lied to, or they equally don't like me and they're entertained by it. They're paying her, so they're paying her to talk about me, so she's exploiting them, not me. She ain't exploiting me, I ain't paying her. My life's good. I'm literally outside of the country looking for our next place and deciding what city we're gonna tour next. Do you understand? Until we find our actual true place and get settled in. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about my book that releases in a couple of days, or tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow. I'm thinking about, just what it's going to look like a year from now. we're settled in here. I'll let other people worry about if Mayana walked down the thing in Walmart days ago.
Do you notice how he's saying he's not worried? He's living his life over there. He's not worried. They don't bother me. You ain't taking nothing from me. But yet this joker was up at old dark 30 this morning calling Ringo all kind of bitches. Didn't Ringo get called like 30 bitches today from another man? Didn't Ringo get called all type of bitches? But he ain't worried about what no critics are saying on him back here. He ain't worried about it, but yet he's staying up. He's up. He should be over there enjoying his family, right? No, he is worried about it. Talking about, I ain't worried about it. I'm over here just having such a great ass motherfucking time. I'm over here living the life thinking about next year. I'm at peace. It's them. She's the one taking their money. It's their money. They're giving her their money. It's not affecting me at all. But then he up online because he tried to slide in the man's DM and tell on him, be a tattletale on, hey, this woman over there talking about you. This girl talking about you. He a whole tattletale because men don't do that. Men don't do that.
Or still be ranting about me at the airport. That thing is behind me. I'm moving forward. So if they get content from that, that's fine. Whatever they're talking about, they're the ones that's stuck in that talking about it where I'm off doing my antheels. So just imagine this. I was talking to a guy today, and I was talking to him how people find that owning a home makes them more stable. It secures them, right?
Now, I want y'all to listen to this carefully because you know when Kevin first came on the scene, in our arena anyway, what did he say? Kevin said he owned his house, right? He said he owned his home. His brother said the same thing. They both lied about being homeowners. Now he about to shit on homeowners. Well, he's going to shit on homeowners and then turn around and talk about how he about to build him a house. I want y'all to hear this shit, okay? I want you to lean in and make sure you hear this shit because he's going to shit on homeowners. Then he's going to turn around and brush them off.
A book that releases in a couple of days or tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow. That owning a home makes them more stable because secures them, right? When really money in the bank is way more safe. So America says
actually what he said is fucking stupid. Do you hear me? What he just said is so not true. Money in the bank so that the banks can allow somebody else to borrow your damn money while they make money off of it is not a great idea. Having money sitting in the bank and not invested in real estate is dumb. Real estate is actually a good ass investment. He sounds fucking stupid saying that. A home is an investment. If you sell it, that's money in the bank plus interest, okay? That's money in the bank plus interest. He sounds crazy saying what he just said. He doesn't even know what he's talking about, but it's all good.
That owning a home makes them more stable. It secures them, right? When really money in the bank is way more safe. So America sells this dream.
Way more safe.
But we know in reality, if you don't pay them taxes.
Is having money in the bank, if it was so safe, then why does the FDIC only secure up to $250,000? Meaning that if something happened, the bank crashed out, went bankrupt, lost money or whatever. If you had $500K in a bank with just your name on it, you just lost $250 because they only secure up to $250,000, right? But if your house has $500,000 worth of equity in it, that's what the fuck you gonna get, $5,000 worth of equity. He just doesn't even sound right saying that at all. Oh, it's more safe to have your coins in the bank. Okay, then if that's the case, then why does FDIC put a limit on how much they insure?
Settled in here. I'll let other people worry about.
Oh, I went back too far.
If Mayana walk dream, own your home. But we know in reality, if you don't pay them taxes, they'll take it. And that's even if you own it, right? So if you fall on hard times and cannot pay, you still can lose whatever you have paid for. We know this, right? So we'll say ownership is the way. Let me explain something to you guys. Would a spider say that? Would a spider say, this web is all I have? I need to own it. Or does a spider know they can make more of them? What they generate inside their own being, right? Right? A bird, right? A bird builds its house with its beak. That's his house. You think he would say, oh, I lost my house. I don't have nowhere to go. I'm going to be homeless. No, the bird would say, hey, I can make another one. The bird wouldn't find.
This Joker, he's comparing himself to some damn a damn animal with straws and pine needles and shit. You hear me? This Joker is crazy. Listen though.
All that stability in a structure when the bird makes those structures. See, we don't build houses. And that's why we think they're hard to access. Because if we could build our own house, no one would make us feel like, oh, well, you own a house. Because everybody's supposed to build their own damn house. Like every beaver can build a dam. Just think about this. What if only some beavers built dams, right? And then they sold them to beavers who couldn't build dams, right? Who's the loser here? The one who can't build and has to buy from somebody else because they can't build. So we're so blinded that when somebody say, hey, I'm going to rent and stack my bread, you know what that money is? That's like that spider's web. That's like that bird's beak. Because if I got money in the bank, I can have a place to lay my head. But if I soak all my money into this property, yo, a tsunami can take your property from you. It ain't even got to be hard times. Ask the people who was nomads because of Hurricane Katrina.
He has no idea what he's talking about. None whatsoever. One, we know a house is insured if you pay insurance, and most houses you have to pay insurance. So if a tsunami or something, which, you know, we don't get those over here in America, but nevertheless, if it did take out his house, we could rebuild, right, with the insurance money. But it's funny that he's saying this to an audience. Y'all keep the play right here. This is funny right here. He's saying this to an audience, his supporters, that constantly mock me for renting. He's up here preaching to a bunch of people that mocks me for renting a home, honey. They be loud with it too, baby. Oh, that's why you rent. That's why you. And I first remember they kept saying, you don't even rent. You so broke, you gotta live in an Airbnb. But what he living in? An Airbnb. He's in an Airbnb, right? But he is talking this crap, this nonsense to a crowd that thinks that is one of their biggest flex over me, is that I am not a homeowner. Okay, they try to pick at me for not being a homeowner, but yet you have one of the guys that they support heavily, right? One of the main characters they support heavily, basically telling they a fool for owning a home, which he's lying. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. You understand what I'm saying? However, they the one look like stupid because he should be saying this to them. I've been a homeowner 7 times. He's never owned a home. He doesn't know what it feels like to own a home. Half of the people that be over there call themselves bashing me do not own a home, okay? And has never owned a home. Hell, they can't even get out of Section to the damn 3. But it's just the fact that he's talking what he don't know, and 2, his supporters think otherwise. They think people that rent is just useless people.
So blinded that when somebody say, hey, I'm gonna rent and stack my bread, you know what that money is? That's like that spider's web. That's like that bird's beak.
But what I don't understand is right here, he act like you can't stack bread for owning. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, there's no way if I own the home that I live in right now that I be paying $4,500. I would be paying less. Rent costs more than owning a home these days, depending on what you're renting. You understand what I'm saying? Rent costs more. Rent you can actually own, and your mortgage will be cheaper a month to allow you to stack your bread even more. So what he's saying doesn't even make sense. A homeowner, 1, you investing in it, and 2, it's cheaper. It's less. The rental market right now is winning because they know people like myself that has to rent right now. They know that we're going to pay for what we want to live in. Okay. So they're making more money. Do you think that the people that own this house is not making mortgage and making an extra dollar in their pocket? Well, of course they are. They don't own this home outright. So they're paying the mortgage on this home and also ranking in a profit off of how much we rent for. Rent is not cheap. Do you understand me? So him saying you can rent and stack your money, he sounds so stupid. Hold on, I gotta redo this damn thing again. Let me see if it's gonna take me back to my spot that I was at. You know, he's supposed to be so smart though that he's not. You know, and we've never really paid close to Kevin like that and the things that he say. And that's why we're about to find out just how not smart he is, because we just was focused on him scamming the homeless. But now that we're listening to him with all this fluff, we're finding out that he's not that smart. He's up here saying that fucking renting is cheaper and allow you to stack a bag and owning a home does not. Is he crazy?
The other day, I've proven to be gullible. Still,
hold on,
done that shit. $100. But it could have just been I got up out of the environment.
Let's go back to it.
And they said it's still pending, so there's nothing they can do. And I knew I shouldn't have done that shit. I've proven to be gullible.
Is it on this
behind it? But even when you have good intentions, the content, because I would love to hear your thoughts.
Hold on.
How much, independent.
How I lost my spot. Hold on, y'all. God dang it.
So Ringo.
Damn it.
Anyway, help a lot of other people if you would talk about it. Say, hey, Kevin, look at the content for yourself, man. Kevin's doing it to you, right? Characteristic, right? Just like I wouldn't screw people and giving people. I tried to cancel the payment when I got home.
God dang.
The food, because I ain't got a stomach.
Oh my goodness, hold on.
Stay in America and pay. You're a bad parent. You know what I'm saying? You admitted that you were sick and dying. That's why you left America. I had put on. Look at how fast it left. It was, man.
Dang it, y'all, I lost my spot. Y'all, I lost my spot.
And she had. But it would help me if you would talk about it. And it would help a lot of other, even when you have good intentions. Good intentions.
I lost my spot, y'all. I'm so mad at myself. Oh God, I can't stand it when it does this.
Man, I wouldn't screw people and giving people the opportunity to screw them. The other day, I've proven to be gullible.
Oh my goodness, how did I lose my spot? Or did I have this?
I'm still as strong as I was, man.
Hold on, maybe I had this one up. Anyway, we're gonna stop here. I lost my spot, y'all. I apologize. But we're gonna stop there. But listen, you know, I'm gonna find a spot. But he talks about, like I said, home ownership or whatever, and he's tried to shit. Oh, but I want y'all to hear this. I can't stop here because I got y'all to. I need y'all to hear how he says he's going to. He's saying that owning a home is not good. You need to stack your paper. But yet he talks about he's going to build a compound. I need y'all to hear that. I need y'all to hear how he's going over there to build a compound, y'all, on our American dollars, on American dollars, on American dollars.
To help him protect her best, like say, being there. I got 2 wives. We should be.
Here we go.
Have a right to say, hey guys, catch up. If Janae has a, I said I will get her.
Hold on.
Keep your body healthy as long as you can. So, because we're humans are supposed to build their own houses.
Right here, right here.
No animal builds houses for other animals and shit. They don't do it. So humans are doing some shit that ain't even natural.
Here you go.
Our houses should look like our abilities. That bird, his house look like his abilities. And if that house ain't hitting on shit, the other bird ain't gonna marry him. So he's gonna have to learn how to build a house. He don't go buy one and put a down payment on it and get into a 20-year lease, a 20-year mortgage. He builds it, y'all, with his beak.
So this is where it goes. I'm not gonna rewind it because I don't want to go in that shit no more. But this is where he goes into, he builds it. He's saying a man is not supposed to buy a home and have a 20-year mortgage. He's supposed to build it. Now, I will say in other countries, they do live by that. They do not believe in this. Not all countries, because some countries do it, the 20 and 30-year mortgage. But he believes, but some countries like the Caribbeans, they pay as they're billed. So if they build only a one room, and I do mean a one room, they pay for just that, and then they build a second room, and then a third room, and then maybe this, and then maybe that, and maybe that. And by the time they finish building, their whole house is paid for. So that's what he's trying to say. But he's trying to say, well, how we're doing it is not right. You're not supposed to buy a home. You're supposed to build it. So he's looking to go over there to Colombia or wherever, buy some land and start building. And that's where he's going to start asking for your American dollar. That's why he's trying to recruit people to come over there, because he wants them to come over and live on the place or the wherever, that compound that he builds. Okay, they build, really, they build.
The big is your talent. The big is your skills. The big is your experiences. That is your safety net. Like that spider's web. All that shit will come and go. But if you work on you, you'll always be able to generate those things. If I was rich, I would buy a home here for my boys and buy a house in another country. Absolutely. That part, I have faith in myself. Absolutely. Absolutely. She said, what if you get hurt? Right. If you lose your abilities, now you're doomed, right? See, because now you can't earn your money. See, I know what you're thinking, James. What if you get hurt? Then you can't really make money, right? And you wouldn't be able to pay for your house anyway, right? So getting hurt would fuck up all that, right? Which means the house ain't it. You are. So if you got hurt, which means your income will be affected. Whether you own or rent, that's going to be a problem, which means you're more important. So keep your body healthy as long as you can. So I'm doing the right thing. Exactly. It's one of the most stable investments. When you own land, it's better than money, because money isn't even real anymore. But land is something tangible that will always be worth something. It's not always be worth something. Again, fires happen, tsunamis happen.
His people are so ignorant. Owning a property is not even, they basically saying owning a property is not smart, but owning land is better and stuff like that or whatever. But the thing about it is, and I'm not downing nobody that own land, but you never really own it. You still got to pay taxes on your land. That's what actually you're paying taxes on. You can actually own a home right out. You could, a $250,000 house. If you had $250,000, you can go buy a $250,000 house, and that house is yours. What you are continually paying taxes on is that land, is that property. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's the land. You're paying taxes on your land. You will always pay tax on your land. So you would never own your land. You own it, but you're still paying, and you will always pay. They don't have no exemptions for not paying on your damn land. I think only people that have exemptions is the only people that don't have to pay property taxes are, well, I think some military veterans don't have to pay it, but then they make us pay other shit. But and that's only in certain states. But indigenous people, the people that, they came and robbed and stole the land from, they don't have to pay, but they put them in their own little plantation, okay? Or what do you call that? Reservoir or whatever, They don't have to pay, but everybody else does.
Right, and that would make the property even less able to sell. If the community diminishes in property value because people are committing crimes and things like that, that could fluctuate just like the money. So none of it's real, bro. None of it's real. Even your own house loses value based on what's going on around it. Gains value based on what's going on around it. That has nothing to do with your damn home. Come on, y'all. We know this, right? Do we not know this? It doesn't change the fact, though, that owning a property is one of the most stable investments, though. Jacques, I definitely agree on that. But I just wouldn't say that.
Okay, how are you talking out of both sides of your neck? Because you just said that it's not a good investment. that having money in the bank is better, but now you saying it's one of the most stable investments. Like, which one is he gonna stick with? Is owning a home a stable investment or is it not? Because literally, Kevin Wesley is talking out of both sides of his neck. He literally is talking out of both sides of his neck. He's flip-flopping. Yes, it's definitely one of the most unstable investments. Oh, owning a home is not a stable investment. You don't buy a house, you build one. He is double.
Money isn't real anymore, but the land is something tangible that will always be worth something. I've seen people's houses get taken because they was building a highway through that motherfucker. I've seen people's houses get taken because they was building a highway through that motherfucker.
It doesn't get taken. They get paid for the house. They get paid money. They get offered money. And if they accept the offer, now you can always not accept it. Because I know some people during this gentrification thing that said, hell no, you ain't giving me $10,000 for my home that my grandmama, great-grandmama, great-grandma left me. I'm not taking your $10,000. That's why you see gentrification. That's why you see these big-ass mansions. And then you see this old hood drug house right next to it. Because some of these people is not taking this itty-bitty amount of money to move out of a home that they own. That's why it's gentrification. They're trying to push those people out, but some people is standing on it, baby, and they ain't leaving and they ain't moving because they saying you can't dangle a carrot in front of me and make me run toward it. You understand what I'm saying? That's why gentrification is taking place.
Right, they got us with the game of Monopoly. Right. You're right. So I'm by all means, I'm not saying owning is bad because I want to own the land for my community, right? It's not bad. It's just don't buy land and houses thinking that you're stable forever because bad weather can happen. You know, anything unforeseen can happen to lower your property value, hurt your investments, all of that. While it is one of the most...
But what he's saying, you guys, listen, my moderator said I have 4 minutes to meet my goal. How many super chats do I need, Candy? Let me know. 4 minutes, you guys. Can y'all help me meet my goal? I think my goal today was $100. It was $100 for this live, you guys. $100. Can you guys help me meet that? I don't even know where I'm at right now, to be honest with you. See, can you guys help me right quick? Where am I at? How many more I need? Look like maybe only a couple of more. Oh, I need 11. Oh, wow. Okay, my bad. I thought I only needed a couple of more. But anyway, let's go back to what he was saying. I need 11 more super chats, you guys. 11 more. Let's reach this goal. It's only 4 minutes, you guys. 4 minutes. Let's reach this goal. No, or what I was going to say is he talking about bad weather can help the house, right? I mean, can hurt the house. Does he not think if he built in Colombia or any other country that they don't have bad weather? That and if a tsunami or whatever come through that country or a tornado, hurricane or whatever and wipe out his house that he built from his hands, what the fuck gonna happen? He gonna have to rebuild, right? He will have to rebuild it again, right? Which costs money. So what is he gonna do? Is he gonna tap back into his American friends and ask for those American cash apps? Is that what he's gonna do? He's going to ask for American money because he act like only disasters and bad things happen in America. Is that what he thinks, you guys? Because it sounds like that's what he thinks to me. Only bad things happen in America. Are you shitting me? Because, baby, the way we be seeing tsunamis come, it don't be just wiping out a house. It wiped down hundreds and thousands of people. It wipes down a lot of people, a lot of lives. It was just a hurricane, not a hurricane, an earthquake that took place in Thailand, right? Was it Thailand? I think it was, no, not Thailand. Oh yeah, it was Thailand. And a whole damn condo complex came down. Did y'all see that? It looked like somebody had just literally bombed the building, but it was actually an earthquake. It shook it and the whole building came down. Like the whole building. Right? So if something like that happened over there, then what did he do? He start over from scratch, just like he will in America, right? How can you say what he's saying doesn't make sense? He literally should have just said, I'm moving over there so I can ball on a budget, period. But to sit here and try to make it seem like it's so horrible in America just to boost where you are, it's not the way. And that's what he doesn't understand. It's not the way. Thank you guys so much for helping me reach my goal. I do appreciate it so very much.
We do know that even it has its risks, right? Just like money has its risks. You understand? Money fluctuates like a mother. That don't mean if you got the money to open a bank, don't do it, right? Just know what you're doing. But that being said, Ringo, much respect to you, brother. You showed a lot of respect to me, so I wonder if we're gonna show that back in return. I would ask you to just look at the whole thing. It'll be good content for you. People will watch. They're watching you tonight talk about it. They value your opinion. And I think that you can say things that enlightens the world to both sides.
When he said people will watch, when he's asking Ringo to relook at it and saying that people will watch, what he's trying to say when he said people will watch, he's trying to say those that support him will come and watch and clap like a seal as long as he's upping him and not holding him to a harsh standards. He basically wanted Ringo to come back and say that what Kevin was doing wasn't so bad. That's what he wanted. He really wanted to say, oh, can you come back and say, can you clean it up for me? Can you say how I'm doing such a great thing to protect my family? Huh? And I don't know if he thought that Ringo was going to bash America or not. I'm not sure. But it sounds like he really wanted Ringo to say, oh, but I feel like what he's doing is a great, awesome, amazing thing. What he's doing for his family is awesome. It's amazing. We need to give him that. Despite the little hiccups of him neglecting and being reckless toward his wives and his child and his grandbaby and his newborn, right? Regardless of that, right? He wants Ringo to come back and praise him for leaving toxic as America, okay? Let me break down right quick before I play about 5 more minutes of this, what he's really saying about America, okay? All right, Kevin comments are layered with resentment and defensiveness. The deeper message that he tried to relay about America is America is toxic, not just physically unsafe, but emotionally and mentally draining, especially as a Black man with online visibility, okay? He doesn't feel safe or respected in the U.S., not by the public, not by exes, not even by critics who distort his image for views. The U.S. is hypocritical. People criticize him for minor mistakes in Colombia while ignoring that worse things happen in broad daylight in Walmart or New York in America. He also wants people to believe that his departure is a form of liberation. He's shedding judgment, lies, and social toxicity, okay? So he basically trying to say, y'all don't know what's about to happen. I do. I know what's coming to America. Y'all are the dummies, and I'm the smart one for leaving. But saying all this and still have to turn around and do what? Huh? Do what? He said all this shit about America, but then he has to turn around and do this. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, that's Kevin Wesley's Cash App. It's in the chat. Be a blessing, y'all. He like I said, it's nothing cheap about relocating and starting all over and leaving what was behind, like leaving all of your possessions. We went through a lot in this live, talking about leaving all of his sentimental values behind it.
So he left all his sentimental values behind, right? He left it all behind so that he could do what? He left it behind and he wants to do what? He wants to basically tell Americans, you guys got it wrong.
Or how everybody's doing great in this area. Some things there could be some things positive in the video too. So I think we should look at it if you're gonna cover. Maybe you don't care. Maybe you just following up.
I want to go back to where he said, I could have been killed. I could have been killed. Hold on. I could have been.
For some reason, y'all painting. I bet money, if y'all really wanted to, you could find more reasons that they would be absolutely ecstatic to that grave every day. You would that's long enough to vouch for somebody with somebody in it, and now they mad. Why would she be saying that if my aunt didn't have a duty to? That's why you got to look at the people that you love.
I wanted to go back to the part where he actually said, I could be shot. I'm a black man. I could be shot in America. I could be gunned down on the streets in America. You okay? And you can't do that in another country? That can't happen in another country. They don't have guns in other countries, huh? People are not getting kidnapped in other countries. Are you kidding me right now? Huh? Anyway, he went over there. He thinks he's done something better than us. Now, he said the other day that we wished we can go to a country like that. We wish we could just up and leave and go to a country like that. But the thing about it is, Kevin, we can. We can. Anybody can. We are American citizens. We can up and leave and uproot our family, leave everything behind, and go to another country. But we'll be doing what you're doing. We'll be doing exactly what you're doing, Kevin. And what is that? We will be asking people from America to help fund us if we did it the way you did it. If we didn't plan properly, anybody can do it, Kevin. What you did it's not like it's the first time it's been done. He's trying to flex. I was listening to the Internet Sister Live the other day, and she mentioned that. He did this because he wants to flex. He wants to flex on the Colombian people that he's American and he has American dollars, but he also wants to flex on us, acting like he got a better quality of life than we do. You don't have to do that. You could just say, I'm going over there because I want to live cheaper, but I miss y'all and I love y'all and I'm going to think about y'all all the time. Don't make us feel like we're doomed for one, being American. Don't make us feel like we're about to die for being in America. And don't make us feel like our quality of life is not good or great. Because if that wasn't the case, then why are people from Colombia and all these other countries losing their lives and their family lives to get over here? Don't shit on us just because you just left. You need us. Colombia need us. A lot of countries need America. So why are you saying that for saying what? Huh? He literally trying to shit on America. He's trying to flex like he did something biggity badass. You don't do that. Because now you're reaching back and asking America to help your black ass. Now you need the damn US dollar to help you. Because it's uprooting and leaving America all of a sudden when all of your shit costs money. Of course it does. So hopefully your supporters buy your book on how to move out the country, okay? And hopefully you correct all that bullshit that you did the first couple of days that we saw with our own eyes, you know? I would buy the book and break it down, but I'm sitting up here thinking, for what? ChatGPT wrote the hell. I could just tell them to write me one. You know what I mean? I could just tell them to write me one. But nevertheless, y'all, and I ain't saying nothing wrong with ChatGPT writing a book or whatever, but you know, I feel like you need to put your own, you put your shit in there as well. However, for him to try to turn around and try to make it seem like the food better, the quality of life is better, he's repeating everything that he's heard online, on TV, on the news, on YouTube. He's repeating. He ain't never lived outside no country before. The food is the food is good in some countries, I will say that, but I don't even know if Colombia has quality food. They may. A lot of countries do have quality food other than the US, but the food is not the only thing that's, you know, harmful in this country, right? But guess what? If Colombia was so great, so amazing, it would be a lot of Americans flying to Colombia. People go to Colombia because they can live for cheap. People go to a lot of these countries because they can live for cheap, but they still rely on what? The American dollar. They rely on the American dollar, you know? So now he acting like he's better than us, but then he's turning around and asking us, and I'm not me per se, but Americans, because he put us in this box. When he said y'all country, when he said that, when I left y'all country, he put us in the box. He separated us. He separated himself from Americans. Okay? And the nigga did just he just moved. He literally just moved. He ain't even been there. Not even a whole 30 damn days. But now our country, okay? Y'all country. I left y'all country. So anyway, she said a man begging for anything is not a flex. And it's not. And you know what? For him to get D-Ham to do it, right? And he didn't even do it. Let's listen to it one more time. It's even crazier. He couldn't even be man enough to ask for $1 himself. He called old Flunky Ham on the back end and said, Flunky Ham, I need you.
That's Kevin Wesley's Cash App. It's in the chat. Be a blessing, y'all. He like I said, it's nothing cheap about relocating and starting all over and leaving what was behind, like leaving all of your possessions. We went through a lot in this live, talking about leaving all of his sentimental values behind and going by faith to Medellin, Colombia. I think that this was a awesome live. I think this brother.
But do you want to know what's funny to me? Who is Kevin's supporters? Because it seemed to me that his supporters are the very ones that came out in defense of the truth when him and Brianna broke up. Where are the ones before the saga? Where they at? Where them supporters at? Because he's asking cash apps from Robert's supporters, correct? Am I right? He's asking for money from people that chose a side after the divorce. But where are the people? How the hell him and his brother got 1 million followers, but they only supporters are on fucking YouTube? 2,000 or 3,000 people on YouTube. Because where the rest of them at, y'all? Why we don't see Kevin coming out? Him and his brother both have 1 million supporters, right? And his wives. Where are the wives supporters? Exactly. Where are the wives supporters? And, you know, I don't even know how many people on the wives page. I don't know. She said, read Vanessa's comment. Hold on, let me read Vanessa's comment. Vanessa said, we over here. She said, we over here with you. So his supporters he had before the saga is over here with me. Now that's some funny shit, Vanessa, but it's true, right? It's true, right? What I don't understand is between Kevin, his 2 wives, his daughter, and his brother, that's 4 people. They probably have over, 3 million followers or supporters, right? But they all rely on the 2,000, and it's probably less than that, on the 500 or 600 dedicated motherfuckers over here on YouTube. Why is that? How the hell can you have 3 million collectively, probably more, but 3 million or 4 million supporters, followers? I ain't even gonna call their ass supporters, but how can you have 4 million collectively, right? Followers, but yet you gotta come over here and shake a can, right? You gotta come over here and shake the can to these 300, 400, 500 people on YouTube. I don't get it. It's screaming, the followings are fake. They bought the subscribers on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. They're bought. You can't tell me they're not bought. Because what the hell are they? It's no way that this guy says, I need $30,000 in order to move to Colombia. Medellin, Colombia. I need $30,000, and he was only able to raise $7,000? Huh? Let's do some math, y'all. Let's do some math. Out of 4 million subscribers, if all of them would have gave him $1, How many? We ain't even gonna say 4 million. Let's just say out of 4 million, let's take off 1 million for Robert, okay, Kevin. LaTruth. So now 3 million between his million, the first wife, however many she got, and then the side chick. I'm just gonna call her the side chick because that's what she is. You know, America don't recognize no second ass marriage or whatever. So the baby mama, okay, think that might sound better, the baby mama. So let's say let's not even give them 3 million. Now we just bumping it down to 2 million. Okay, 2 million, and now we just gonna say 10% of the people, because just because they follow you don't mean that they support you. Okay, so now let's just say 10% of 2 million. That's 200,000 people. Okay, if 200,000 supporters gave $1, how much would Johnny have? Let me ask again. 200,000 supporters gave $1. How much money will Johnny have? How much? Anybody? Dun, 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 dun. Nobody knows? Nobody knows? Okay, thank you, Big Sis Glenn. $200,000. So why wasn't he able to raise 30K? Hello, somebody. Why wasn't he able to raise 30K? He said he needed 30K to move to Colombia. You mean to tell me 30,000 people couldn't give $1? Because he don't have 30K supporters. Do you understand me? He raised 7,000, and I guarantee you out of the 7,000, some people probably gave 100, 50, 40, 20, which means that it wasn't even 7,000 people that came up to help this brother out. They don't have supporters like that. They have fake fudge numbers. And you want to know why they fudge their numbers like that? They did it so people like Ringo and other people like 2K and like Maine, because those are the people that said they thought that those brothers were rich. Well, I guess you would think that they're rich if they stole a whole bunch of fucking following bots, right? It looked like you got money when you got 1 million supporters. How the fuck are you continually shaking the can every damn day if you got 1 million supporters? You don't. He don't have 1 million supporters. He got bots. I believe there's bots on his wife's page. I believe there's bots on his baby mama page. I believe there are bots on Kevin's page and LaTruth's page. They're bots. They bought them shits to look important, to feel better than, bigger than. They always want to flex on us little people. I don't feel sorry for Kevin not one fucking bit, or his brother. You know why? Like his brother go around saying he bought $3,000 tennis shoes and shit, McCrary's or McKinley's or whatever the hell they are. You know what I'm saying? But yet you need somebody to help you pay your fucking rent. Go sell your fucking shoes. You guys get on my nerves with that shit. You really do. Go sell your fucking shoes. They go around saying they wear Louis Vuitton and red bottoms, and they shit on people that don't invest in that bullshit, right? But yet they need help. 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 We haven't seen him or his fucking brother go get a real traditional job for 3 fucking years as we've been out here on this case. We haven't seen it. We haven't seen it. We haven't seen them go get real jobs. And I'm not saying that content creation is not a real job. It's working for yourself. They're working for themselves, right? You know, but anywho, all I'm saying is they go and flex, and he just want to flex harder. Now, I'm going to tell you, I do believe, and I stand on it, I do believe he's going to make money. Oh, she said it's called Alexandra McQueen's. Oh, my bad. McQuarrie's, whatever they are. But he's saying he spent so much money on. But I do believe he's going to make money where he's at, right? But do you think he's going to reach back? Now he will, because he's hearing my damn voice. But let's wait on it. But do you think he's going to reach back? And these people that gave him these cash apps, let's hit this shit again. Hold on. Let's bless his guys, yeah.
Okay, that's Kevin Wesley's Cash App. It's in the chat. Be a blessing, y'all. He like I said, there's nothing cheap about relocating and starting all over and leaving what was behind, like leaving all of your possessions. We went through a lot in this live, talking about leaving all of his sentimental values behind and going by faith to Medellin, Colombia.
So do you think when he started raking in $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month for content in Colombia, do you think he's gonna say, you know what, you guys, y'all held it down for me. Y'all helped me when I moved to Colombia. So here you go, Pissy Ham or Flunky Ham. Here you go. Here y'all go. Here's everybody that helped me and sent me a cash out. Do y'all think that he's going to do that? No. You want to know why he's not? You want to know why he's not? When he came online and said to me, he said this to me. He said, I made more money on one viral video, the Cheesecake Factory video. I don't know how much he made on that, but he said, I made more money on one viral video than you did your whole entire military career, is what he said. And then y'all heard him say, fuck the military, fuck the army, fuck the military. Fuck the military. You don't even have to, he said, he didn't say it, one of his damn supporters said, you don't even have to know how to read or write to get into the military. You could be dumb as fuck to go into the military. Huh? Right? Fuck the military, right? Is what he said. Fuck the military. Fuck the military. I made more money on one viral video than you did your entire military career. Well, I'm still getting paid every month for my military career. Where is his cheesecake investment? Where the fuck is his cheesecake coins that he made so much money off of one skit? Where is it at? Hello, somebody. Why isn't he getting residuals? Because we're getting residuals. Our military career is giving us residuals, which is packaged up in retirement, okay? We get residuals. Where is his residuals from that viral ass video that made all of that damn money? Where is that at? Because if he had it, if he had those residuals, and if also he had real ass supporters, he wouldn't be doing this.
That's Kevin Wesley's Cash App. It's in the chat. Be a blessing, y'all. He like I said, it's nothing cheap about relocating and starting all over and leaving what was behind, like leaving all of your possessions. We went through a lot in this live, talking about leaving all of his sentimental values behind and going by faith to Medellin, Colombia.
He act like it was an emergency that he go. He went because he wanted to. He went because he wanted to flex on us. He went because, and the reason why I say he did it because he wanted to flex on us, because he wouldn't have said the shit that he said since he been there. I know what's coming to y'all. I know what y'all about to endure. I know that. I know what y'all about to go through. So you know what we about to go through, but yet you would take money from us? We need that money, right? Because we about to go through something really, really bad. So what's going to happen while we going through something really, really bad? What is he going to be doing? Sitting over there smoking a cigar or something? We need our money to prepare for what's about to happen to us, right? That's what people should say to him. I don't want to give you the money because I don't know what's about to happen. I need to keep my coins because I don't know what's about to happen. I need to be afraid because Kevin said, I know what's coming inside of your country. I know what's about to happen in your country. I know what's about to happen. And that's why he fled to Colombia. Joker. And it may sound like, oh, I'm hating on him for going to Colombia. No, not at all. Go wherever you want to go. You are an American citizen. You can move around. But don't shit on America in your life. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is our country. This is the country that we was born in. You should have some type of country pride. America has done you something. They took care of you and your damn family up into this and up into now. They still taking care of your family. And they will continue to take care of his family. Is he going over there to get a job? I do believe this is just my own damn opinion. And let me put my damn thing up before I be getting another motherfucking... Anyway. Anyway. But no defamation over here. No defamation over here. But listen, in my own opinion, he's going to go over there and he's going to recruit some people to leave where they are and move to his compound. Because that's what it seems like he's aiming for. To build him some type of compound where he can have people coming over there and they, listen to him, work for him, and do all this other stuff. I don't really know about that type of stuff, but y'all know what I'm talking about. What's the guy name that did that? Name one of the guys that did that so I can look it up right quick and show people. I can't think of it. Is it TK Capone or something? Who left and went and established a tribalism or a what do you call them people? Cult in another country. But I believe that he's going to recruit people. And Nature Boy. Let me look up Nature Boy right quick. And I'm not saying, because I know Nature Boy has committed crimes. So I am not, let me correct myself. I am not saying that Kevin Wesley is hold on, let me look up Nature Boy. Is a criminal or anything like that. Well, we know that he hold on, Nature. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oh, here you go. Nature Boy. No, this can't be Nature Boy. How you spell his name? Because it's coming up a white boy. Nature Boy is not white, is he? What is Nature Boy's name? Because I'm getting a white man on oh, here you go. Never mind. I'm sorry. I had the wrong one. So do y'all think this is what Kevin trying to do? Do y'all think that this is what Kevin is trying to do right here? Oh no. Kevin trying to set this up, y'all.
Slaves, bro. Are these the best servants that the African American people have to offer? No. This is good practice.
Hold on.
Who am I? The Honorable Master Teacher Nature Boy, Commander-in-Chief of the Earthling, my higher self.
Who am I?
Queen Eliana, Commander-in-Chief of the Earthling, my higher self. Where do you come from?
So is that what he's trying to do, y'all? Is this what he's trying to do? Oh, that was in Mexico? Hold on, y'all. Is this what he's trying to do?
Who are we? Carbonation. What is carbonation? The Queen's Marches. Who are you? Angels of the Most High, divine angels of light. Who am I? The Honorable Master Teacher Nature Boy, Commander-in-Chief of the Earthling, my higher self.
Who am I?
Queen Eliana, Commander-in-Chief of the Earthling, my higher self. Where do you come from? The highest frequency of the sun. And what is your mission? To collect the elite and commit the weak. Reflection.
Oh my God. What the fuck? That joke said, I love myself. Wait a minute, hold on. Did he say I love myself? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Did he say I love myself?
Reflection. I love myself. I love myself.
I love myself.
These are my motherfucking worshipers, and that's what the fuck they do. They sit around and look at.
Oh, wait a minute. Did he say they my worshipers? Did he say these are my worshipers? What? Did he just say that?
All day and all. Everything that I say, they stuck on me. It don't matter what I do. It don't matter what I say, they gonna be there.
Oh my God. Please tell me that we ain't looking at another motherfucking Kevin. Oh my God, y'all. I'm about to scream. I am about to scream.
They are, because I'm a god.
Oh my God. Did he just say I'm a god?
These people is my slaves, bro.
Oh my God. Did you hear him say these people are his slaves?
Are these the best servants that the African American people have to offer? No.
Oh
This is
shit.
good practice.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh, wait a minute. Who the dancing? Cause ain't that's what the family be doing, dancing and shit. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. What? Oh my God. Wait a minute.
We have to start the story in Harlem in the year 1982.
New York's Harlem, the nation's largest black ghetto, its worst slum, and perhaps its largest breeding
my
ground for
goodness.
crime
Hold
on the
on,
street.
y'all. That's
War on
it.
drugs, the crack era. I emerged from them.
Although the crack epidemic wouldn't start until a few years later and totally destroy inner cities throughout the United States, in the early 80s,
Y'all, I may have to do a breakdown on this brother right here, y'all. Cause baby, it look like we looking at a fucking Kevin Wesley. I mean, from just me, what? Hold the hell on. Oh, hells to the no. Y'all, oh my God. Why am I picturing this for Kevin? Why the fuck did I picture this? Why the fuck did I picture this already before putting this on here? I pictured this. Y'all, do I got psychics or some shit? I pictured this for him. I pictured this. Y'all, this shit is wild. I pictured this. I pictured that he was gonna look like this. All these people's gonna be standing around him looking like this with head wraps and shit on. I pictured this shit. And then poof, here it goes. Y'all. And what? Oh my God, y'all. I'm gonna have to look into this because this y'all talking about he trying to be some TK Capone. No, he trying to be whoever this person is. That's why he talking all that gibberish and shit. Oh my God.
The
I
story is
pictured
quite
this.
intriguing. Some say Nature Boy's life sentence was his karma. You be the judge.
Y'all, I may have to do this. I may have to do this story, y'all. I'm blown.
Deflection.
Oh my God, y'all. This is crazy.
Carbonation. What is carbonation? The contradictions. Who are you? Angels of the Most High, divine angels of light. Who am I? The Honorable Master Teacher Nature Boy, Commander-in-Chief of the Earth Plane, my highest self.
So you mean to tell me he got all these motherfuckers to go over to Mexico with him? You mean to tell me he was able to get all these people right here? And it looked like Hispanics, whites, blacks, females, males. You mean young, a little older? You mean to tell me that he was able to get these people to follow him to Mexico? Are you kidding me right now?
Who am I?
Commander-in-Chief of the... Why the hell does that look like the side chick? Is this what we about to see, y'all? Oh my God. We about to see a recreation of Aliana and whoever the hell he just said his name was. Y'all, I'm blown away. I am blown the fuck away. I'm blown away, y'all. Why just listening to Kevin, I pictured this in my mind. Y'all, this is crazy.
Where do you come from?
The Rise. It says the Rise. Don't he call himself the Rise family? Oh my God.
And what is your mission?
To collect the elite and elevate the weak.
Reflection. Love myself.
I love myself.
These are my motherfucking worshipers, and that's what the fuck they do. They sit around and look at me all day in awe. Everything that I say, they stuck on me. It don't matter what I do. It don't matter what I say, they're gonna be there. That's how they are, because I'm a God. I'm a real God in real life. These people is my slaves, bro. Are these the best servants that the African American people have to offer? No. This is good practice.
Girl, if we ain't looking at the true supporters that he just said, is this the best the African American can do? If we ain't looking at the true supporters, I don't know what. Look at all the true supporters right here. Look at this bullshit. These are the Lysandra. No, that's Lysandra. That's Linda. That's I can't even say DM. He's a little bit too small. But these are the truth supporters. These are them. Look at them. Look at them.
Where do you come from?
The highest frequency of the sun.
And what is your mission?
To collect the elite and debate the
What is your mission? To kiss the truth and his brother's ass.
Reflection.
I love the truth. Reflection. I love Kevin.
I love myself.
I love Kevin.
I love myself.
I love Kevin and the truth. I love that family.
These are my motherfucking worshipers, and that's what the fuck they do.
And that's exactly how they feel about them. Oh my God, y'all, I'm blown away. I am so blown away. I'm so blown away.
They sit around and look at me all day in awe.
They sit around and listen to me all day in awe and hang on every word that I say, even all the lies that I tell, the manipulation, the gaslighting. They believe every fucking thing I say.
Everything that I say, they stuck on me.
Everything I say, they believe that shit. And they spread it like the flying monkeys that they are.
No matter what I do.
No matter what I do, I can come out here and lie and steal and say I fed the homeless and didn't, and they're going to believe me.
I say they're going to be there.
No matter what I say, they're going to be there right for me because they love me.
Because I'm a God.
Because I'm a God. I don't believe in them, but I'm a God.
Real God in real life.
I'm a real God in real life, and you should look at me like you look at Jesus Christ. Because if he walked water, so can I.
People is my slaves, bro.
They're my slaves and my flunkies and my flying monkeys.
Are these the best servants that...
Is this the best? Is this the best service that I can get? I want more of these dumb motherfuckers.
African American people have to offer? No. This is good practice.
He just insulted these people in front of their face and they're nodding. You tell me this ain't LaTruth supporters. You tell me this ain't Kevin supporters. This is exactly how they are. This is exactly how they act. It doesn't matter what that man does. It's 3 or 4 people that came out on his ass and they said, nope, they all lying. Nope, they lying. They lying. Nope, he didn't do it. Nope, it was Breonna's fault. Nope, it was Breonna's supporters' fault. Nope, he didn't do that. Hell no. They're going to end up just like this. Go to Columbia if you want to. We're going to be doing a motherfucking story on this ass. You hear me? I'm telling y'all, we ain't getting off here because we're going to get the big one. Whoever this Hood Horrors is, they got the big one. Whoever did this, and this is just part 1 of this guy right here, Nature Boy. He did a part 1, so which means he probably did more than part 1. We're going to be doing a story on this guy, okay? Coming soon, you wait. He may not do the exact same thing, but baby, I believe we're gonna be doing a story on his ass, honey. We're gonna see this picture. We're gonna see these photos again. Let me take it back to the photo. Look at this, y'all. I'm just so blown away. Oh my God, I'm just so blown away. Why the hell did I envision this? This is crazy. Look, and now he in court. Now this nigga in court. Whoa! Do y'all see this shit? Whoa! Do y'all see this? Are these all wives that's serving him? Can y'all not see Kevin sitting up there? Oh my God, y'all. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my Jesus. Y'all, I'm so blown away. This him now? Hold on, let me just hear it a little bit.
And 3 counts of revenge porn.
Oh, wait a minute. What he get charged for?
On March 1st, 2024, self-proclaimed cult leader Eligio Bishop, also known as Nature Boy, was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole, plus 10 years for rape, unlawful restraint, and 3 counts of revenge porn. The trial took place in Atlanta, Georgia, and lasted a week. It took the jury less than 8 hours to return a guilty verdict.
Eligio Bishop guilty on all counts.
Eligio Bishop has just been found guilty of rape, false imprisonment, and posting revenge porn online.
The DeKalb County judge issued the maximum sentence, sending Bishop to prison for life.
This unbiased and detailed documentary series will chronicle the full story of Nature Boy, from his birth in Harlem to the leader of Carbonation, his spirit.
I want to do this story. I need to know this story, y'all. I need to know this story. I am going to look at this. I need to, y'all. And the reason why I need to is because I don't know why my spirit is telling me that this is what I envisioned for Kevin being in Colombia, the way he talked about building a compound and having people there, and y'all grow your own fruits and grow your own veggies and grow, y'all all put your resources together and you take care of each other and having a compound and shit like that. I definitely want to look more into this, okay? I want to look more into this. I just want to look more into this. So this happened in Mexico. I want to look more into this, okay? So anyway, so that's what okay? I ain't gonna stop what I'm doing, but I definitely want to look more into this, okay? She said, and them crazy wives be staying out of a prison yelling for him. They do. Wait a minute, are you serious? That his wife, he still got wife, and they be out yelling at, oh my goodness, are you serious? Oh my, so this man is locked up for life and he still got people out here freaking yelling for him. OMG. Oh my God, this is crazy. And now he is going to have to get some more strap-ons because K. Diddy don't have enough deep for nobody on the internet, sister voice. This is absolute crazy. You hear me? So I need to look more into this story because why does it align? I ain't saying just yet. Ain't you accusing Kevin of doing none of the things this man was charged of. But why does it sound like when Kevin said that he wanted to build his own, he didn't call it a compound. He called it, what did he call it, y'all? Whatever, community or whatever, where they have people that live there. He want to get land and have people to come together and live there. They want to build their own land and shit, and then they want to what he say? I'm gonna get that clip and play it for y'all tomorrow. He says we want to create our own resources. Okay, they want to be able to kill and eat their own animals. They want to live off of what they grow and what they fetch and all this shit or whatever, right? He wants to do that. Now, I don't know if this man did that. That's why I got to look more into him to find out how he did it or whatever. And baby, honey, I'm just going to tell you, I just want to see what's really going on. She said, remember, that's what Callie said. He's a nature boy. I did hear Callie saying it, but you know what I was thinking that he was talking about? Like, not like a nature boy, like this guy, like just a nature boy, like he's an outside boy. He loved nature. I didn't know he was talking about a whole nother one of him. You know what I'm saying? She said, I'm not following no man who weighed 90 pounds. You so funny. But I wonder how. I need to find out. That's why I need to do the story, because I need to find out how did this young man get these people to follow him? Like, what the fuck did he say to these people to make them leave the comfort of their own homes and come to him? Because now we do know that Kevin has pitched a private group, and I'm going to get in that private group, y'all. Y'all hear me? Shh, don't say that. But I'm going to get in it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to get in the private group. I'm not going to get in your private damn group, Kevin, okay? But I should, but I'm not going to do it. But anyway, from what I was told, because somebody is in there, that he is asking people for money. He was trying to raise $30,000 before leaving to go to Colombia, but he was at 7K. Now, he probably raised more than that by the time they told me about the 7K. But they said that he was at 7K out of the 30,000. But I guess he couldn't wait no longer because people was accusing him of living in an extended stay, and he didn't like the extended stay. So he left and went and flew to Colombia because he was tired of waiting, period. Okay. So anyway, we're going to look into him. She said, you have to be very weak-minded to follow RH and Kevin. Very weak-minded, Oliver, because ain't no way I could follow them. Ain't no way. His wife still believe his ass. Oh, wow. So I need to find out, because if he was charged with rape, that means that some of those women must have been underage. That's what it sounds like to me, that some of those women that he recruited to come on that compound with him was underage. Okay. All right. Good night, Sandra. She said, that's what I thought too, Amora. I met Nature Boy and all his wives. Oh, you did, Sheena? Damn, you met him? Damn. Raise your, well, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna call y'all out. I was gonna say raise your hand if you ever experienced a cult, but I ain't even gonna do that. She said, yes, the white girl he snatched up. Wait a minute, what happened? The white girl, you one of them that was on here? Wait a minute, which one was it? How the hell you convince these white girls?
Angels of the Most High, divine angels of light.
Who am I?
The honorable master teacher nature.
How the hell do you convince these people to follow you like that? She said, more I watched it years ago. Nature Boy was insane. For real? How many wives did he have? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Who is Janae? Anyway, don't tell me. Don't tell me. She said his wife still reach out to me. Really? Oh, MG, baby. I'm gonna go and find out a little bit about this story, okay? Yes, baby. She said if Callie knows, get him up on the panel one day. Man, but this is what I envision for Kevin. The way he was like, I want to bring people together. I want people to come together and learn that, you know, we can provide our own resources. We can build our own house. We just need the land. We can build our own house, grow our own food. We can do this. Like, who's going to do that? Anyway, y'all. Do people do this in Colombia? Oh, y'all, I got some work to do. I got some work to do, baby. I got some work to do, okay? But this picture right here, this picture I envisioned. Kevin gonna be sitting there one day and all these damn women with babies and shit gonna be around him. Anyway, child. But right quick before we fast forward, I do want to mention one more thing and then we're gonna slide out of here. Y'all, why did Kevin get so bold, right? He instantly grew balls, like a whole bunch of them or whatever, big uniball, since he's been over there. And why did he threaten Ringo since he's been gone, since he's over there? He said, nigga, I'll slap the shit out of you. Right? Now, you know, if he was still in Atlanta, he wouldn't have said that. Okay, she said, look up Shaka Zulu. Okay, I will. Thank you. Thank you so much. But the reason why he said, I'll slap the shit out of you is because he's in Colombia. He doesn't have an address no more in America, okay? Because if he would have said, I'll slap the shit out of you in Georgia, it would be a whole different story. But now he went over there for protection from America so he can talk shit, cash money ass shit, okay? All right? I'll slap the shit out of you. Anywho, I don't believe that he would have said that if he was here because, you know, I don't think Ringo would have took it lightly, to be honest with you. But then again, Ringo doesn't seem like the type of person that will start, you know what I'm saying? Like, he actually don't even seem like the type of person that will engage in that type of shit. She said, what real man slaps another man? Well, the tambourine playing ones. I don't even know how to do a tambourine. The tambourine players, them damn tambourine players, they're the only ones I know that slap the shit out of another man. I slap the shit out of you. You know, but you know his brother say the same thing. I slap the shit out of you. You remember his brother said, I will slap shit down your legs. His brother, that's one of his brother's favorite lines. I will slap shit down your legs. Dude. Them the only two brothers I know that be trying to go around open slap another man. Anyway. Oh, Lord. She said a whole girl bitch, also known as Kavina. Oh, Lord. Oh, mercy. So anyway, but I got some work to do, but we ain't off this topic yet. Okay, we are not off this topic yet. And in other news, before I get out, and we're gonna leave y'all with this because baby, this is juicy. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna come back. I need to go get me some sleep. I'll come back tomorrow. But how is it now? Somebody sent me this, and I gotta show it right quick. This is gonna be our outro. Oh, I thought I was showing y'all my inbox. I was gonna say, oops, I made a mistake. I wasn't trying to show what you sent me, but okay, it's not up on the thing. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, wait a minute. She said, I made my goal. Thank y'all so very much for helping me meet my goal. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all so very much. I do. Let me look up what someone sent me about something I just want to laugh at right quick. Can we laugh right quick before we get out of here? Can we laugh right quick just for a moment? Who sent it to me? Just for one moment, we're gonna laugh right quick, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Give me 1 second. Oh my goodness, who sent this to me? Oh, right here. All right, so this shit is funny to me because, baby, this further lets you know, save all. This further lets you know they will blow with the wind, okay? I wouldn't even want supporters like this, to be honest with you. I promise you I won't. I would not want supporters like this. Yes, I'm about to laugh. I'm about to laugh. I'm about to laugh, 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 laugh. I am. All right, so y'all know that what's her name? Ranker Fingers, right? She has been the Miss Classy, the perfect one for Robert. Oh my gosh, she brings out the best in you. You got you a good one. She's so wonderful. She's so amazing. She's so beautiful. Man, why are they talking about Miss Season? Why are they talking about Miss Season? Somebody says, this is one of his supporters. I'm feeling this is more than Miss Season. Her personality fits you. Yes, Miss Season was good, but R.A. still young, and he don't need nobody to have all those expectations. Miss Season is amazing, but this fits him more. I'm Team Clover. So why they all of a sudden team him with another damn woman because Miss Season expectations was too much? Why are they shitting on Miss Season now? Why are they saying that this woman is a better fit for him than Miss Season because she wanted too much for him? Why are they saying that? Because they blow with the wind. Didn't they do it for what was the girl name? Lita. They did it for Lita first, and then after Lita, they beefed up Miss Season. After Miss Season, now they saying, she better for you than Miss Season, right? First it was Lita is better for you than Brianna. Then Miss Season was better for you because she was classy. Now they are getting rid of the classy bitch, and now they want Team Clover. Somebody said she's 27 years old. Move over, Bacon, because here comes Cicely. This shit is funny. She said Miss Season, she was good, but RH is still young, which means they are calling Miss Season old as fuck, okay? Hey, they said, I'm feeling this more than Miss Season. I'm feeling this more than Miss Season. Miss Season, they ain't feeling you, girl. They done kicked your ass all the way to the Miss Season ain't even out the damn door good. You know what I'm saying? Miss Season, girl, you about to lose your supporters. They kicking your ass straight to the damn curb. I'm feeling this more than Miss Season. Her personality fits him. Miss Season, they wasn't feeling you, boo. They was lying to you, girl. They was straight up lying. Yes, Miss Season was good, but RH is still young. He's still young and he don't need nobody that has all those expectations. Oh, shit. Miss Season, your expectations was too much for him, honey. He done told the people you expected more for him and he didn't want to give it to you, okay? So now he's hanging out with a 27-year-old. She's even younger than Brianna. Now Miss Season gonna go try to start dressing like this young lady, putting her hair like this young lady. Now, if this ain't a slap in the mother effing face, I don't know what is. Miss Season! Miss Season, Team Truth done slapped you all the way in the face, baby, honey. They said you and your expectation can kick rocks, okay? Miss Season is amazing, but this fits him more, honey. Miss Season, you cannot holler, my man, my man, my man, my man, my man, ever again. Not about him, honey. They didn't already put him with somebody else mid-season. They don't want to see none of y'all boring ass skits no more. They got him with a 27-year-old violinist, okay? Mid-season, girl. They traded your ass in, honey. You hear me? They done traded her ass all the way in. And let me tell you, if one supporter feel like that, I guarantee you it's more. Somebody said, read the other comment under it. Okay, hold on. It said, LaTruth got a type. She smiles and resembles mid-season. He got a type, all right, but it wasn't mid-season, okay, honey? It wasn't mid-season. You hear me? This is too funny. This is too funny. I'm sure the violinist is doing it for clout because she doesn't have many followers on any other platform. Listen, we don't care why she doing it. We laughing because they shitting on mid-season all of a sudden now because they was team season a couple of months ago. Then they found out that I revealed that he cheated on mid-season with Miss Simone, right? Let me tell you, for them to call me a liar so much, they always come over to my channel and tell me how much of a liar I am. But when I break the news and put it out, they believe me, right? They do believe me. They act like they don't, but they do. Gifted Mind 2012 believe me, right? Right? Because when I played those recordings, right, they listened to that shit. So anyway, because where else would they have gotten it from? They didn't know that Robert and Miss Season was only out and he was fucking a whole other woman the whole time he was with her. They didn't know that, but they're finding out now he cheated on Miss Season with a woman that's younger than Miss Season. But now he don't want her because she done told the family secrets, right? So now he wants a 27-year-old. This shit is funny to me. This shit is funny to me. He wants that 27-year-old, okay? He wants somebody that resembles Brianna. Miss Season, you was never it, girl. You was never it. She was a fly-by-night. But she needs to own that shit. Stop hollering, my man, my man, my man. I wish I would be 52 years old and hollering, my man, my man, my man. And he hasn't even given me a title. But Miss Season supporters, right? They have already knocked you out the gear. You remember when Miss Season came out here and said, I don't care if he move on to another woman. Where that clip at? Let me find that clip. I don't even care if he move on to another woman. He will always be my man. I will always give him the punana, the punene, the pulele, the punanane. Yeah, she said he can always get it, got it. He gonna always be my man. He gonna always be my man, honey. That's what she said. That's what she said to him. Those words travel more than she could know. Let me put this picture up right quick, right? Those will be the last time that you thought you had a man that's younger than you, because now he's moved on and so has his supporters. Listen, girl, Miss Season, let me tell you something, girl. Let me tell you something. I know you my age, you 52 years old. There's a man out there, your age, that will sop your ass up with a biscuit, okay? Girl, I'm gonna need you to run along and find that man, honey. You done lost edges, you done lost weight, you done lost sleep, you done lost dignity, and you done lost class fucking with that low class bomb. Okay, girl, go on out there and find yourself a winner and not a chicken dinner. You hear me, girl? You need to go ahead on, honey. You too much for him. Now, you the one came down to the slummiest level of them all. You drugged his ex-wife, and she was his wife at the time you was drugging him. Okay? So we ain't going to forget that, Miss Season. You drugged his ex-wife because you wanted to be the prize. But you ain't the prize. Now he up here chilling. He chilling with another woman, and his supporters are feeling it. They are feeling it, Miss Season. They're feeling it, Miss Season. All I'm saying is, girl, you look quite goofy. You really do. You literally just did a video, and if I can find it, I'm going to put it up here. You really just did a video saying, it don't matter. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. I'm going to love that man. He going to always have a special part in my heart. I don't care what y'all got to say. If I move on, and if he move on, he's still gonna be my man. Because he can still get it whenever I want to give it to him because I love that man. I will marry that man. I'll marry him. Yes, I will. I don't care that he's moved on to another woman. It don't matter to me that he's moved on. I love him and he loved me. Anyway, y'all. But like I said, Robert has moved on and the supporters have moved on with him. Okay, as far as this here woman right here, honey. Okay, they're gonna beef him up. Oh, we love the new girl. We love the new girl some this season. Girl, all I can say is you need to pack up your bag and keep it moving. You hear me? She says, what did she say? When did she say all that? Oh, girl, don't have me to have to go get the video for real. You ain't heard it. You ain't heard her. Girl, let me pull it up. She sat her drunken ass at this table while saying that she loved him. And it doesn't matter what happened. Girl, let me pull up. I got to pull up a few videos. Hold on. Let me pull up this one. And then, and while that one's playing, I'm going to pull up another one. Hold on. Let me play this one first. And then we'll pull up the other one. Y'all better stop playing with me. You better stop playing with me. Hold on. Let's pull up this one. And then we'll play the next one after this. This is when they were still married. That she claimed that that Brianna defiled the marriage. Okay? Let's play this one.
Did not know him when he was, I knew him from social media, but I didn't know him prior to that. So no, we didn't meet until after he was split up, but at the right time.
But at the right time, I think not.
I would never date a married man or be with a man who has a wife, living with his wife. I would never do that.
You did though.
I'm a Leo.
All right, that's enough. Next time they're gonna be asking for you.
Yeah, he didn't want her to say the rest. Where that damn video that she said that she'll marry him? I know I got it because I played it. What the hell is it? Let me find it. I'll marry him. I will. I'll give him. I love that man. That man came and he had PTSD. I remember the nights. I remember all the sleepless nights. I know that man. I know that man. Is this it? Oh, no, that ain't it. I love that man, and I know that man, and y'all can't tell me nothing about that man. Nothing. I know that man. Y'all can't tell me nothing about my man. Let me find it, y'all. Hold on. Hold the hell on. You know what I need? I need a whole section with nothing but just videos from them. Give me a second while I pull up her saying he's still gonna be my man. Even if he moved on to another woman, he's still gonna be my man. Is this it? No, this is the longer version though. Hold on.
Bless our stomachs. Give us some nourishment.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Give me a second.
Amen.
She thought she had a winner.
This they cut like butter.
Oh, that ain't nice.
Cut like that on board.
And you know, I said medium well and look, it's still it's good to the perfection.
What in that video at, y'all?
Right, so you want to try it?
She always used to that. You know what? I can't find it, y'all. I know I just played the damn video. I'm trying to grab the video. I got so much other shit in here. I need to dump all this shit out of here. But y'all, I can't find the video. When did I play it? Like 2 weeks ago? God dang. Video. Anyway, I can't find it. Oh, you know what? Let me just see if I can do it. Oh, you know what? It ain't gonna do that. Oh, let me just see if it will. I don't think it will though. Oh, did it? No, it didn't. I thought I could put a name in it. Well, anyway, she said, "More they too serious to speak in your chat." Anyway, I can't find the video. Wait a minute, you said more they too serious to speak in your chat. What you mean? Who's speaking in my chat? What are you talking about? Some more 2K in the chat saying something. What 2K saying in my chat? What is he saying, y'all? He over here being messy. Is he over here being a girl? Because y'all know he like coming over here being a girl. Where he at, y'all? Where he at? Where he at? I don't see him. What name is he under? I don't see him, so, you know, he probably didn't came in playing on a fake page or some shit or whatever. I don't know. She said, check your text. All right, hold on. I don't see. What he say? This 2K, why y'all lying like that girl 27 when she's 33? Y'all just some haters at this point. Does it matter 27 or 33? Does it matter? They're still fucking young. It's still younger than Miss old ass season. Shit, she my age. She my age. So why you bring your ass over here to say that? Why you bring your ass over here to say that? 27, 33, what's the damn difference? 5 years? That really ain't no difference. She's still younger. You don't get the point. The point was, I got it, y'all. The point was, is that now his supporters are loving on the new girl and then gave Miss Season the boot when Miss Season just came out saying the other day that he's still her motherfucking man, okay? She said he's still her man. And he gonna always be her man, and all we're trying to say is your supporters or whatever will blow with the wind. They gonna blow with the wind. Now they loving on her. And I'm not dogging out the young lady. She's a beautiful young lady. But I know this ain't nothing but skits. I know she smell that breath. She'll be crazy as hell. She'll be crazy as hell. So anyway, so don't come in here and start no shit, because you know your ass will get kicked the fuck out of here, 2K, because you ain't nothing but a shit starter. That's all you are. You over there with 4,000 people in your chat and you thinking about your girl or more, nigga. Yeah, do y'all want to hear this nigga give me a shout out? This nigga gave me a shout out with 4,000 people in his chat, okay? Okay? He gave me a shout out with 4,000 people in his chat. And guess who he had on the brain? Me, Amora. How the hell you got 4,000 people on your chat, but you thinking about me? Huh? You was thinking about me, bro. Me. What you thinking about me for? You shouldn't have been thinking about me at all. I shouldn't have been on your mind. Ain't no way you would be on my mind. You don't even cross my mind at all. You really don't. You just mad because I never came up on your channel. You thought you was all that. And you thought, you looked at my numbers and like, oh, she's a little bitty content creator. She'll come up for clout. No, nigga, I don't need no clout from you. I build my own. I don't need no clout from you. That's why I don't blog on your ass. And that's why I didn't come on your show, because I don't need you. I can hold this shit down on my own. And that's what you mad at. You thought I needed your ass. I don't need you. I don't do that shit. So that's why you still mad. You didn't get mad until I denied your request to come on your fucking show. I ain't coming on that messy ass show. I'll create my own mess over here, okay? You keep your messy ass show over there. It's too sassy for me, okay? Period. Now take your sassy ass on back over there. You check for me, Joker. You check for me. I don't check for you, ever. I don't mention you. You mention me all the time. all the time. Okay? You put my name in your damn title or whatever so people can run up over there. LaTruth flunkies. You got LaTruth followers. You didn't get mine, Joker. That's what you was aiming for, though. You wanted them real bad. And you didn't get them. Anyway. Ooh, everybody putting free Sarah in the thing. Why you putting free Sarah? What the fuck free Sarah done did? He said, what the fuck am I going to do with your 200 followers? Why would I be mad? But I bet you my 200 followers generate me more money than you. Yo 50,000 followers. Yo 50,000 followers, because it ain't about the followers. Look at Kevin and Robert followers. What they get them? What they get them? That's why he need money. Why don't you go raise money for Kevin? Why don't you go raise money for Kevin? He's over in Colombia and he needs your help. Go do a cash app party for him. Okay? Oh shit, I tried to hide him. Who did I hide? Hold on. Let me take him up out of here, y'all. There you go. Because I'm not about to argue with a child that's my age. I mean, that's my child's age. My son is 33 years old and that nigga 33 or 34. Actually, my son 34. Shit, I forgot he just had a birthday. She said, check your phone or more. All right, hold on. Oh, yeah, I love my supporters.
We have our own lives. I'm single till I'm married. Now, if he put a ring on it, then I'm his, baby. Trust me, because I would marry him. If y'all want to know. Yeah, I would marry him. He's had a... We have our own lives. I'm single till I'm married. Now, if he put a ring on it, then I'm his, baby. Trust me, because I would marry him. If y'all want to know. Yeah, I would marry him. He's the type of man I would marry. Yes, I would. And all need work.
So she hollering that she would marry him. If he put a ring on it, trust me, I'll marry him. I will marry him. But now they over there praising a whole nother woman.
We have our own lives. I'm single till I'm married. Now, if he put a ring on it, then I'm his, baby. Trust me, because I would marry him. If y'all want to know. Yeah, I would marry him. He's the type of man I would marry. Yes, I would. And we all need work.
I know she is regretting this day. She looked so sad. Look at her. I know she's regretting this day. That she came out here and jumped out here in front of all these people and said that she would marry Robert. But then Robert came back and said that she ain't his woman and they ain't never been in a relationship. Never. They ain't never been in a relationship. But yet she out here hollering that she'll marry him. How you gonna marry somebody before y'all ever in a relationship? I mean, they do that in other countries. But not here, right? Right? I know she feel like a fool, and now to see that his supporters are bigging up another female, now his supporters is basically saying, I like this woman better for you than this woman that came out here and said that she will marry you. Right? Now they're saying, I like this woman better than Miss Season. We don't like Miss Season like that. We ain't rocking with Miss Season like that no more. Miss Season, they didn't traded your ass all the way in. All the way in. They didn't traded you in. She said it don't matter. He's still gonna be my man. Even if he move on with another woman, he's still gonna be my man. He's still gonna, well, I don't think so, Miss Season. The people of the courts are not going to allow that shit. They like, get somebody else to do it. They said this woman has less wrinkles. Her hands and her feet is less wrinkly, okay? Her edges is not gone nowhere yet. They said that this woman right here is better for him, okay? She can still breed children. Miss Season was up there telling him, what? Miss Season was telling him to give up his kids, to let his kids go. Remember that? Do I need to pull that back up here? Y'all remember Miss Season said, get rid of your children. Honey, if I was you, I'd cut them off. Y'all remember Miss Season saying, cut them off. I would cut them off if I was you. Cut them kids off. Cut them damn children off, right? I showed that on several videos before this. Well, Miss Season was saying, telling Robert to just pay child support and cut his children off, is what she screamed. Cut them off. Cut them kids off. But now they're saying that this woman is a better fit. Miss Season, girl, they didn't kick your ass straight to the curb. Straight to the curb. Somebody saying RH gonna play Season just like he's doing every woman he's been with. I don't know why she thinks that she's something special to RH. All she is another one of his supplies. Listen, I think she knows that she's one of his supplies now. After 2.5 years, she needs to know something. She feels like a fool. Don't think for one moment that she doesn't. She feels like a complete ass idiot. Complete ass idiot. She feels like a complete ass idiot for going hard in the paint, dragging his ex-wife, coming out here with all these damn lies about Brianna. She stole this man's page and repeating all the bullshit that he told her. When there's proof out there that this nigga lost his page for violating social media standards, guidelines, policies, principles. He violated it. But yet he blamed it on his ex-wife. He blamed that on his ex-wife, and his brother helped carry the lie, and so did Miss Season. And so did Miss Season. Okay? So anyway, we ain't gonna hate on this young lady. She's a beautiful young lady. She seems like she has a beautiful soul. We're not in the business of doing that. We leave that up to them ratchet motherfuckers across the damn swamp. Okay? We leave that up to them. Right? They try to bash everybody that Bria attached herself to. Her mama or daddy. Somebody told me that one of them damn hoodlums over there was pulling up the mama's financial records and said she still owes a furniture store. I said, girl, say it ain't so. The mother has passed away and been passed away almost 8 years, and they over there talking about she owe a furniture bill. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Tay Diggs or whatever, her ass. Anyway. But Miss Season should feel awful. She should feel very, very awful for what she did. She came out here and helped with his agenda of spreading lies on Brianna, saying things that she couldn't prove, that Robert can't even prove. Robert came out here and put a lie out here that he cannot even prove. He cannot prove. He did that lie because he did it. He wanted it to do what it did. And that was to get people to believe that Brianna was this horrible ass person and that she stole his fucking 8.9 million page. Well, I done made video after video after video after video after video explaining what happened to his damn page. Okay? But anyway, don't let me have to show that damn video. But next, listen, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I said I'm going to do a 4-hour live. Y'all know I can talk. I can talk. Yeah, I don't know. 2K come over here because 2K come over here to learn, okay? He's like, how the fuck she only got a small base, but her supporters come hard in the paint for her. How is that? How she got a small base? He came over here and said, you know, something about my 200 supporters. See, they think quantity matters. They think the number matters. What I told y'all from the beginning, I said, I don't care about having all them millions of followers or whatever. I want people that really rock with me. I don't want no dead ass supporters. I don't want no supporters that's in comas. I don't want that. I don't want my supporters to be sleep at the wheel. I don't want my support. If I came out here, if I had 1 million supporters, I want $1 million. If I truly had 1 million supporters, I want $1 million. I don't want to have 1 million supporters and not $1 million. You hear me? You have to understand. I think that every content creator should be making at least 10% of what their subscribe count is. So if his subscribe count is $40,000, what's 10%? He should be making, well, I'm sure he does make 4,000. But I bet you LaTruth and his brother don't make 10% of their subscribe count. They don't make 10% of their subscribe count. You know, I'm not going to talk about 2K supporters because his supporters support him just like my supporters support me. But he coming over here shitting on my supporters. He wants us to fight with him and we refuse to fight with him. Because he's a nothing ass person to me. He's a fucking child to me. That's why I don't fight with his ass, because he's a child. They say, oh, you don't fight with him because he'll say this about you. That dude said I look like a chocolate dick. What I look like fighting with a 34-year-old man that compared me to a chocolate dick. Because what man says another woman look like a dick? A chocolate dick. How does he know what a chocolate dick look like? Okay? She said, read my comment. Where is your comment? Hold on. Now, if it's too far up, you're going to have to rewrite it, baby. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Rewrite it. I don't see it. Rewrite it. Rewrite it. Just copy and paste it. Rewrite it. Listen, if I don't see your comment, just write it again. You can write it 3 or 4 times. It don't matter. She said, how many pages has he made just to comment in your chat? At least 5. We got him blocked on at least 5 pages, and he still keep trying. He still keep trying. He's like, I want to go in and interrupt the show. He does it all the time. And in my opinion, that's no courtesy for another content creator. I wouldn't do that to him. I don't go in other content creators' chats and interrupt their show. I don't do that. He's a bitch, pussy ass motherfucker. Because he does it all the time. I have his page blocked like 5 times and he keeps coming back. Let me give y'all my word. He do it one more time. I promise I'm filing charges on him. He do it one more time and I'm going to file charges on Ladarius because at this point he's harassing me. Little motherfucker, you got one more time and I promise you on all 5 of my kids and 10 of my grandkids, I'm going to file charges on your fucking faggoty ass, and I mean that. You got one more time to do it. Come over to my chat one more time on the fake page and say anything in my chat to me. I do not want you talking to me, period. You hear me now? I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to have shit to do with you. You're not my flavor. You look at men dicks. You like that type of shit. You got one more time to come over to my chat and harass me, and I will go to the police and file harassment charges against your ass, and I mean that. I don't go to their pages. They come to mine. They come to mine. I don't harass them. They harass me. I don't go over to them big back pages. They come over to my page. Play the video with where you show what happened to his page and the stomach cancer one where he admitted he had gastric bypass. What are you talking about? What they got to do with anything? This photo is from the other day. He left Texas, same outfit he wore to the airport. Amor said he looked at me in dicks. He does. He said I look like a chocolate dick. A chocolate dick. What young fella says something like that? This man said I look like a chocolate dick. Anyway, but that's what he does. He wants to come over to my channel and throw me off. He does that to start shit. He got one more time, and I mean one more time to do it, and I'm filing charges. I'm sick of these motherfuckers at this point. Leave my fucking channel alone. Y'all mind the business that pay y'all coin. I don't care if you do commentary on me. Do whatever you do. I probably won't hear it, to be honest with you. Do whatever you do. Do whatever you do. Don't lie on me. Just don't lie on me. And don't come over to my chat bothering me. And then you can do whatever you do. You can do whatever you do. I ain't gonna get mad because you talking about me and I'm not gonna come over here and break it down. Shit. People get talked about all the time. Shit, you talking about me helping me grow, nigga. Keep talking. She said 2K is always giving out the wrong information on people. His people in the chat always calling him to correct him, but he coming over here talking about an age difference, which was only 5 years. He act like he, like we said, 16. Exactly. And what the fuck is he listening for? If he don't like me and if I don't like him, why is he listening to me? She said a more platinum bracelet said, check your email ASAP. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Oh, you wanted me to stop my live for that? All right. She said you were asking if you needed to play that video. I am saying yes, play it at the gastric bypass. Which video you talking about, though? Which video? I'm confused a little bit. His mama looked like a chocolate coochie. Listen, she said, why the fuck is he worried about Bree anyway? He needs to be worried about Sarah. He worried about Bree because he wants LaTruth supporters. Okay? You were, I read that. She said, damn, I'm definitely checking the replay. He's such a doofus. What the hell do these women see in him? Which one? Robert? I guess it's not a problem flying anymore for Robert. Hell no, it was never a problem. He just wanted to prevent her from being with her family, you know? He wanted to show Ringo that video because he spoke on it this morning. We wanted to show Ringo that video. Oh, well, take the video to Ringo, show it to him then. It's on my page. Let me see what's the name of it. You talk about the one that he lied and said Brianna stole is 8.9 million. Do you know how it grew from 7 point this, 6 point this, then it went all the way up to 11 and then 8.9. He lied so much. What did I name that video? I gotta figure out what I named that video. Ooh, what did I name the video? I have no idea what I named the video. You would think that I would name it The Truth Lying About His Page, right? Hold on. Is it this one?
Boy, I get it that lies sell, but God, dog, ain't nobody ever co-signed for me to get no mother apartment, no car, no none of that. Like, what the? You not gonna disrespect me as no grown ass man.
The old saying goes. Oh no, that one's not it. That was another lie. Call him in. I'm trying to think. What is the name? Do y'all know the name of the video? I'm asking y'all the name of the video. What did I name that video of him lying? Is this it?
Please hang up and dial 911. You may also visit us on our website.
Oh no, that was another lie I was debunking from somebody else, another liar. Hold on. Oh, this one?
And I ain't even get to vote this year, man, because I got mom.
That's another one of his lies. Damn. I got a lot of his lying videos on here. I'm trying to think of what I named it. Yeah, 2K wanted to fight with me, and just because I wouldn't fight with them, he got mad. I think this is it.
Since other page was deleted.
Oh yeah, that's
it. Ain't so.
Right,
On the following day, December the 20th. Listen up.
All right, I'll play this one and then we're going to get up out of here, you guys. I'm going to play this video, then we're going to get up out of here. But before I play it, let me thank those that sent me super chat, and then I play the video. Thank you all, Miss Glenn, Rachel. Thank you, Tinkerbell, C. Baldwin, Miss Glenn again. Thank you so much, Kim, Sitting Pretty, C. Baldwin, Cynthia, Key Marie, who is your enabler. Tandra, Kwani, Marlon, also known as The Sip, Renita, Dupu, Jamie, Lisa, Candid Eye, Kwani Hills, Popeyes, Chicken, Sassy D, Jessica Cook, Tamara, who's your enabler, Miss Pamela, Yolanda Franklin, Sonia Courtney, you eat too damn much, Binkity Bink, and you eat too damn much again. Thank y'all so very much for coming through with the come through. Appreciate you guys. And the sponsor for this here live, before we get out of here on this video that I'm about to play, will be, it is actually a tie between Tinkerbell. Thank you so much, Tinkers. And I am Glenn for real. Okay, it's a tie. Everybody give it up for Tinkerbell. And I am Glenn for real. for being the top donors of this here live. Appreciate you guys so very much. She said, Amore, read Vanessa comment right quick. She said, Amore, your supporters should not be bugging Ringo with your videos. That will make you look bad. He said he don't like that shit. Oh, well, don't do it, you guys. Please don't. Yeah. Don't do it. But I'll just play this video for y'all. But don't be inboxing and going over to his page and interrupting his comments. I mean, his commentary with my shit. I'm sure if Ringo, I just subscribed to his page yesterday, and I do believe he said he subscribed to my page. So trust me, Ringo will go through my videos and see it. Okay. But let's play it right quick. Okay. Let's play this little lying motherfucker. Let's play this shit, baby. I don't know how many times I caught his ass in a damn lie. I don't know who lied the worst, him or his brother. But here we go. Let's run it, y'all.
Here's a clear sign of a bitter baby daddy. This bitter baby daddy says, I have more pictures and videos spending time with my kids on camera than the mothers got on and off camera. But I'm the deadbeat, LOL. That is a clear sign of a bitter baby daddy because why? Just why? Oh, wait. This bitter baby daddy's sister had something to say. Girl, bye. Y'all just mad because baby girl loved being around John L. and Robert don't even take care of his kids. If he did, Desharia would never ask for help. Shaking my head. F out of here. That boy is a deadbeat. He's chasing all these women. Tell him to make that trip to visit his daughter. That was the sister of a bitter baby daddy. Just say it ain't so. But wait, let's not stop there. Let's expose more of this bitter baby daddy. This bitter baby daddy has told the world that his ex has sabotaged his 8.9 million follower page. Well, let's go down memory lane. On December the 20th, 2021, he took to Facebook and said, Facebook deleted my page. The truth of more than 8.9 million followers. Add me on this one. I'm just a family man. On the same day, December the 20th of 2021, he posts again. I can't believe they deleted my page. The truth of more than 9 million followers. Maybe it was an accident. I don't know. 2 days later, on December the 22nd of 2021, he says, what's up, y'all? I need my 8.9 million follower page back. Tell Mark to help me. Add the truth. Also, that's my entertainer page since other page was deleted. Say it ain't so. On the following day, December the 23rd of 2021, he says, now my biggest following is TikTok. Since they deleted my Facebook page of 8.9 million followers, I'm hurt by this. No lie. Well, I bet you are. 4 days later, on December 27th of 2021, he says, I'm not sending you guys messages or friend requests. Those are scammer accounts, and they are the reason my other page was deleted. My own fans reported my page, and I am completely innocent, y'all. I would never scam you guys. Never, ever. Don't trust anybody asking for your card information on social media. Report all those accounts commenting on my post saying that you won something. Y'all know y'all ain't won nothing over here. It really hurts my heart to see so many people getting scammed, and I just wanted to alert you guys before it happens to you again. This is a fan page. I would never send you friend requests or a message because I don't care nothing about y'all. I respond to messages sent to me about businesses, and that's it. Have a blessed day, guys. If y'all know somebody who works for Facebook, let me know. Hit me up on IG at _LaTruth. I need y'all help. My page. I want my 8.9 million page back, y'all. Then comes January the 26th of 2022. Miss Brianna posts, everybody add my husband to the page now. The truth, his page of 8.9 million followers was deleted. Thanks in advance, family. He comes right behind her on the same day and says, thanks, queen. Hopefully people see your post since they're limiting our reach. I spent 11 years building my page on here. Thank you, baby. Then 4 months later, on April the 10th of 2022, He writes, "Dear Facebook, can you please put all those fake scammer pages in Facebook jail? Like y'all be doing me for nothing? I'm so tired of them harassing my supporters in the comments of all my posts. Delete them like you did my 8.9 million follower page that it took me 11 years to build. I don't bother nobody. All I do is inspire and motivate people. I'm starting to believe Facebook is running all them fake scammer bot accounts because we can't block them. And when we report them, they say the page didn't violate terms of service. But as soon as I sneeze, fart, or burp, ew, and I'm in Facebook jail for 30 days. Somebody tagged the owner of Facebook, Mark, in this post ASAP. Mark, where are you? I'm fighting cancer and I shouldn't have to be dealing with this shit. I mean, dealing with these impersonators, accounts, trying to ruin me and my wife's brand. You know, my wife, Brianna, yeah, they trying to ruin our brand. We are not scammers. Myself, nor Brianna, and we are not running any contests. You did not win any money over here. So please report any account saying that you won some money. We ain't giving out shit over here. I swear these scammer bot pages are like roaches, the same roaches that's in my sister's house. But I digress. You can't just get rid of them. Not even with raids. I know I'm writing a book, but they really getting on my nerves. Everybody needs to see the warning messages. So please do what y'all know best to make this post go viral. And tag friends and share. Share, share. Thanks for all the prayers. I love you all. Add main page now, Robert Hampton. Then on August the 5th, 2022, he writes, "Man, I miss my page. If you guys know somebody who works for Facebook that can help me get my page back published, let me know. It was unpublished and removed in error. Hashtag God got me. Almost 9 million followers gone, baby. They gone. This is 2 months before the toe incident. Mind you, there's quite a bit more receipts, but I think that's enough to prove that this bitter baby daddy is just a pathological liar. He's very upset at his ex-wife. So what does he do? He comes to the internet trying to accuse her of everything, including being a deadbeat mom, a liar, and now the one that sabotaged his 8.9 million follower page. Where do you find these bitter baby daddies at? Hopefully he gets some help really, really soon before this man destroys himself completely. Please do like and subscribe. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think about the video of all the lies from this bitter baby daddy. Well, all right, y'all. Y'all know, y'all already know, y'all already know, y'all already know. I did that video. How long ago was that video? That was done about, shit, I can't even, I clicked off of it. I don't even know the name of it again. But I think it's been months, so it's definitely been out there. So people that still hollering that Brianna stole the page have not seen my videos or whatever. Maybe I should do a repurpose or whatever and get it back out there. But yeah, so he lied, the brother lied, and also Miss Season carried the lie. Brianna ain't never stole that man page ever. He had that page taken from him while still married, okay? While still married, okay? So anyway, he's just a liar, liar, pants on fire. They both liars, and that's why they hate me. Let me tell you, please understand, it's not just my mouth. Yeah, I'm loud, but it's not just my mouth. It's because I point out their lies. I'm not afraid to come out here and point out their lies. And that is what they're pissed off about. That's what they don't want me to break down their manipulation, gaslighting, and victim mentality ass shit. When we got on Robert about using his dead mom, playing the sympathy card, what did he do? He stopped using her. At least now she can rest in peace.
Because every other day it was my mom died when I was 5 years old. My mom died when I was 5. Oh, my mom died when I was 5 years old. My mom died when I was 5. He said that so much that his mama couldn't get no peace in her grave, okay? Now at least he's not using his mother's death as a crutch anymore, okay? I mean, until you hear me, and then tomorrow he'll be talking about his mama died when he was 5 years old. But y'all know for over a year, probably 2 years, it was over 2 years, that this man came out screaming about his mother's death and his cancer and his daughter and him not being able to see his child, all for sympathy. It was all for sympathy. We found out that it wasn't, he couldn't see his child. He was electing not to see her. What type of bullshit is that, right? We found out that it wasn't, the mother wasn't keeping the baby away. He was forfeiting his opportunities because he wanted her to look bad. And that's some old dirty, nasty shit. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, because they're dirty, nasty individuals. But we're going to continue to break down more pieces of the live. And then we're going to get to the weirdo thing, because he thought just calling somebody a weirdo did not deserve what Ringo gave. That's what he mad about. He did not like the way Ringo responded to him. Therefore, he goes on a tangent, throwing a damn whole tantrum. He saying he ain't worried about people back in the United States, but he damn sure came out here and threw a tantrum calling Ringo 30 bitches. I say 30. It could have been more. It could have been less, but I said 30 bitches, okay? I just know he came out here and called him a whole bunch of names. And I haven't even seen the whole entire live, so I need to go see that one too. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming through for your girl. I appreciate y'all every day. Listen, even if it's just 200 of y'all, thank you for all 200 dedicated, loyal ass supporters. If I do have 200, which I know I have more, but if I have 200 loyal ass supporters, I would take my 200 loyal ass supporters over them motherfuckers that's in a coma. You hear me? Hey, I would do that over the ones that's in a coma. Because let me tell you something. If I had 200 supporters, and if I went to Colombia, and if I was just being honest, because y'all know I'd be honest, I'd be like, y'all, I done brought my black ass over here and I cannot afford to sleep, honey. You hear me? That's what I would do. If I had 200 loyal supporters, and if I asked each one for $25, while, you know, when I went to Colombia, $200, that'll be $5,000. At least I will have $5,000 collected. I guarantee you Kevin didn't collect $5,000 yesterday. I guarantee you he didn't collect $5,000 yesterday, honey. I guarantee you he didn't. So I love my supporters. I love my loyal ass supporters, whether they 200, 100, 300, it doesn't matter, okay? I appreciate my loud talkers. They can't stand y'all out here in these YouTube streets. I'm gonna need y'all to be safe, honey. You hear me? In these YouTube streets, they can't stand us loud talkers or us dog walkers, baby. They can't stand it, all right? She said his mama told him to keep her out of it. His mama told, his mama said, let me rest, let me rest. Let me rest, okay? All right, so good night, y'all. I appreciate y'all so very much. And hold on, let me just read this one message somebody sent me. Let me just make sure it's nothing I need to put out right here. Oh, she said number 45. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, that was just the first one, though. That was just the first one. Okay, anyway, don't worry about that one. But anyway, I love y'all. Y'all hit that thumbs up button on the way out. I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow, y'all. I'm going to give me some rest tonight. See y'all later. Bye.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Jay! She kept talking about that family.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to listen. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.